So, welcome everyone. We are back for our second playthrough of our Dungeon Dragon session. Never figured out a name to name this campaign yet, but we will eventually get there. So, last we left off as a recap is that our brave adventuring party escaped from a prison. Jules, I will mute you. I enjoy the enthusiasm, but let me finish for the recaps, since not many people will remember what's all happened. So, last left off is that they escaped from prison. They met. I don't even. I have to pull. I thought I had the rest of the notes up. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't even remember his name. I have written down though. Give me 1 second. Yeah, that shows how responsible I am, right? Uh, did I not write his name down? I
The
did.
lady?
No, I remember her name. That's Vivian.
It's Big Kitty Elf Vivian. That's what
Yeah,
I will name in my notes. The other one
yeah,
is uh Milk and Heart Tiefling Pirate.
yeah. Mayuse. I remember his name. I just don't remember his name.
The
Oh
other
wait,
one's Cranky Old Masswood.
I
That's
probably
what my note.
actually. Oh,
I cannot help you.
Snerval. There we go. His name's Snerval. I actually wrote down in my other part. That's good to know.
What kind of name is
Snerval. That's his name. Don't judge him for his name.
Doesn't because of his name.
Alright, so that last left off as they escaped prison, that they met up with Snerval, who didn't sneakily but got them out of the town. They met with Mayus on a boat who was originally supposed to pick up Vivian that had died in the prison, or as far as our heroes know. They managed to get downstream, but the boat is in disrepair because of the waterfall and them being chased by the executioner. And they decide to bunk into this abandoned house that sits over what looks like to be an abandoned or forgotten village. They were all taking a nap, and we will take leave off from there. So it is now morning time, and as you guys start to rouse from your slumbers.
Nichols will immediately get up and start he'll move his fake eye, put his eye patch back over his good eye. Sneakily make his way out to try to check his trap, like his alarm, and see if anything was triggered or there was any track marks outside.
Okay. You can move your piece if you need to, Jules, so you can.
I am currently not in that room.
Oh, well, okay, that's good to know.
I told you I'm cleaning.
So as your character goes out to check his traps and whatnot, you notice that no alarms, no traps, no nothing were triggered during that entire time.
Okay, cool.
Ragnar would get up and stretch.
All right, you get up and you stretch. You notice the bed was a very smaller sized bed, so it did fit both of you guys. But you can see that you took up like 3/4 of the bed um, compared to Nina, who's like a portion of the size of the bed.
How? I'm pretty sure I'm still smaller than her.
Yeah,
Because the bed is small and you're a big.
How would I take up 3/4
Okay,
of
all
it?
right. Never
That,
mind.
I'm just wondering.
Never mind. I said that. Go ahead and continue what you were doing. You woke up and you stretched.
That's it. I stretch while I wait for everybody else to do whatever.
Nina wakes up like, God damn it, I thought this was a dream. Alright.
As you guys are waking up, you see Snurgle still completely passed out on his little sack over here over on the corner below the stairs, just laying there all slumped over, his arm hanging over, just completely out.
Vehicles would like to go up to him and
And what?
Do what to him?
and loot him. Pick everything off his body that I see that's valuable.
Okay, go ahead and roll a dice.
Which one is this gonna be?
Probably sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand?
I mean, yeah, you're pickpocketing.
That'd be 20.
Okay.
Not nat.
Okay, congratulations. You got nothing because he's a broke hermit man.
Does he have like string on him or a little bit of corn?
Nope. He has, unless you want to take his clothes.
No.
You don't want a naked man walking around?
No. I
Okay,
see enough of that.
that's fair.
We got one nudist in the group.
As you rummage around, he's still completely out. Like, he didn't even notice you rummaging around to pick his pockets or attempt to pick his pockets.
Okay, cool. Look up to you guys and be like, you want me to wake him up?
Sure, wake him up. Don't hurt him, just wake the old man up.
I will then proceed to raise my hand and slap his ass.
You slap his ass, he's like, he bashed his head against because he's like literally like this hanging out. Hits his head against the stone. He's like, oh, that hurt. He looks over like, you couldn't have woke me up a different way.
That's what I learned in prison, buddy. I told him I was not walking away.
He wakes up. You hear the old man cracking and creaking. He stretches out his back. The crack is like, well, that's not the best sleep I've had, but at least it's something. He hops down, waddles on over. Well, let me go out and check if Mayu, see how the boat's going. So he walks out to head over towards Mayu's.
So what's the plan, everybody?
We gotta find this town and
I
head
just
there.
kind of shrug my shoulders.
Get on with it then, I guess.
He returns back. He's like, well, Mayu said that the ship took a little bit more damage than he thought, so he said once he gets it fixed, he'll meet us down by the harbor down there. But right now, we're just gonna have to leg it.
How far away is this?
Not too far. It's literally right down the hill. He's like, here, come over here. He says, and you literally see right below just just a walking path that goes down to where the abandoned village is. That has where it looks like it's abandoned. It looks like it's more abandoned, but you look like it was originally possibly supposed to be a port town. You just see that some of the houses above are disarray, but in the distance you see what looks like the better shaped tower that has survived the wearing of whatever has happened to this town, made of stone, has like a what feels to be like a blue aura thing around it, and you see like what looks like to be a bunch of propeller blades, sort of like a windmill, slowly spinning, even though it doesn't feel like there's any wind that is beating against your guys' face or chest.
Seems like a quaint-looking town.
He's like, yeah, we gotta go down there. Hopefully, there's some survivors with some supplies, and then um, we can go upstream or wherever it takes us. Who knows? Luckily, there might be someone that has some information of some type of loot around here. Cause I don't know about you, but I'm a little broke, and we can't really go into towns and exchange currency at the moment because they're gonna have our faces plastered everywhere, most likely. Well, not my face, but your guys' face. I'm just broke. I'm always broke, very broke. Even if someone would pickpocket me for some reason, they would not find anything but my dirty old clothes. You see, it's like a little sad tinge to him with how broke he is.
I mean, there's no need for you to, like, grade yourself so much. But okay. and I'll walk back to the group.
Just walk back to Jules because everyone's together but Jules' character.
Oh well, I guess I'll stay together with them. Wait. Uh, Iroquois. I
Iroquois.
Iroquois. I haven't said the name in a while.
Isosceles
Yes.
triangle, you're wanted.
I think
Yes.
I think we're gonna head to this town. You wanna come with?
I guess. I mean, this kind of stuck with you guys at this point.
I mean, have you always been stuck with us?
Not really. But seeing as that giant mountain wants to muddle all of us together, I don't think we have a choice now, do we?
Hey Jules, I want you, with the way you're wording, roll two 20 dice for me on the world table.
220 decide dice.
Yes, please.
12 and 13.
Okay. So at this point, you have not been affected by anything.
What does that mean?
Alright, cool.
Sneevil, Snurp, Jesus, every time I say it, I made the name and I keep fucking up the own name. Snurvel's like, alright, let's go ahead and head to town. Be careful, the hill, up! You see him slowly fall down the hill heading to the town because he's a clumsy old man that should not have walked first.
Little man, I help. And I come barreling running down
Oh
Uh,
God!
you
Don't.
probably,
towards him.
you're probably gonna be fine, but go ahead and roll an athletics check just for the sake of it.
Don't risk yourself to save their own. Okay, they're gone. None of that. Shut up.
24.
Oh yeah, you're fine. So you're able to chase down the old man. The old man's at the bottom of the hill, but it leads into the next town. So
Well, I was gonna see if by
Okay.
chance if I ran good enough, since I would have like left as soon as I saw him falling, if
Mhm.
I could have caught him before he.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fine. But
'Kay.
we're gonna still. I was using this as a segue to go to the next area, but that works out well.
Yeah, like we both get to the bottom. I just want to make
Okay.
sure he doesn't get hurt.
Yeah. So you manage to, as you guys are running down the hill, be able to catch the old man so he doesn't get hurt. And I assume that you two are following as well, correct? Did you guys want to do anything in this segment before I fade into dust? Angry and Jules?
Nah, we're good. Well, I'm good.
Jules?
Sorry, my sister's in here asking me a question right now.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Alright. Well, I'll at least move your character down here.
Yeah, that's fine.
As you catch Snurvel by like the scruff of his shirt, he's like, "Ah, thank you. Can you let me down?" Cause even though he's saying that, but you guys are about the same height, but you're just lifting him just a little bit higher than what he's used to. He's like, "I'm afraid of heights."
Weird man, be careful.
Thank you.
Oh, weird man. Be careful.
He starts dusting himself off.
And I give him like a nice big pat on the back, almost knocking him over, but like controlling myself just
Okay,
enough that he
alright.
shouldn't fall.
I'm glad you said that because I'm like he's not that strong of an old man. I'm glad you specifically said to not just enough to not knock him prone.
Okay, sorry, what was
Yeah,
going
I
on?
want to give him a nice oof on the back, but like I'm trying my best to like not hurt him
Yeah.
and to not actually knock him over. It's just like a
Did not mean to
buff
do that.
buff guy thing.
Yeah, that's fine. You're good. Did you need to do anything up here, Jules, or anything you wanted to look at, discuss before you join them down in the next section?
Yeah, I'm cool with going.
Let's boop, boop, and boop. By the way, is there anything else on the screen that you guys see besides the map right now?
Nah.
I see a bunch of foul and
No.
guys off, way off to the left.
I thought I took those guys off. Because on my side, they were off. That's fine. Boop. And boop. Alright, so as you guys are heading into the town of the town of a name that you guys do not know, you'll notice that to your left. By the way, just so you know what Miss Jules is that Snurvel tumbled down the hill. Ragnar managed to grab Snurvel by the ruff of his shirt. Even though they're both short, Ragnar held him up a little bit, just like a very little bit in the air. Snurvel asked to be put
Well-
down.
How tall is Snurvel?
He's like 4 foot.
Okay, so he's only a foot shorter than me.
Yeah, but like I was saying, like you guys are both short,
Yeah.
but it's just enough to where when you grab him to lift him up, it just lifts him up a little bit. Like he is
But
short.
he's that afraid of heights.
Yeah, he's that afraid of heights.
I mean,
That's
there's some people
hilarious.
that are really that afraid of heights. Take a step on a ladder. Oh god, I'm about to fall.
That's why he doesn't step on ladder. That's why he didn't go up the stairs to lay in that bed.
That explains a lot.
All right, but as you guys are going down,
Narwhals swimming in the ocean.
I got narwhals, I got caught off guard.
Cause they are so awesome.
Advancing.
Narwhals swimming in the ocean. Pretty big and pretty wide. They beat a polar bear in a fight.
Hold on, I can't concentrate.
What a unicorn. They've got a kick-ass facial harm. They're the Jedi of the sea. Stop
I haven't done anything
No,
else.
yeah, it's going to completely.
I literally just click narwhals.
Once. It's like one time's enough.
Anyway, so as you guys are going into the town, you guys notice that the roads were actually look like at one point were kept pretty well. You know, some grass are growing through it, but you can actually see distinctive paths leading to like each different section. You notice that what the left looks like what a house would be, looks like it's sort of broken down, not really dismantled, but looks like just from the rough water around and the location itself, it just took some damage. To your far right, you guys will notice like up toward the hill, right around this area.
You have the map hidden.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Do you guys see the
is
map?
on there, George. You have to like scroll out.
I mean, I don't see it at all. I scrolled
Yeah.
completely out.
Do you see Big U, Jules?
I see Big Me, I just don't see no map.
Oh god.
Close out and come back in, Jules.
Okay,
Both-
now I see it.
Okay, and everyone else sees the map, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let me go ahead and repeat it. So over here, it looks like to be how I said the abandoned house. That looks like with the water and the age, that looks like it's starting to fall apart, but doesn't look like it was any dismantled state. You guys see sort of up here, sort of around the bend, but just like you won't be able to see much of it because there's this little hill right here, but you do see like the top of what looks like to be a church cross, but the cross looks like it's tilted as if it was not kept well. You do see some more buildings further, but they're harder to like place any features besides it has a roof on them, except for the giant, of course, the lighthouse type windmill that's still sitting above. And as you guys went down to that thing, you guys notice it looks a lot bigger than what it looked like up top that hill, even though it wasn't that far away.
Maybe magic.
Maybe magic, maybe Miracle Whip. Can't believe it's not butter. Sorry, I was taking a drink. Snurvel's like, all right, let me see if one of my contacts are here. I'm going to first head to the beach and set up, or the dock, to set up a signal to let Mayus know exactly where to port. So I'll be right back. So you see him sort of go up the hill, and you see him walk down. You guys see in the distance him stumble a little bit. He catches himself. He's like, I'm okay. And then he starts walking into the sand to start marking the port for this area.
God, if he falls
Okay,
one
cool.
more time. Dear God, if he falls one more time.
I just kind of look at you guys and I go, "You want me to make him fall?"
Please don't. I don't know.
No.
He's kind of our only
Aw.
guide here. He's kind of our only guide we got. So I would recommend not.
Oh, you guys
Be
don't
nice
know how
to
take a
weird
joke.
man.
Alright. Eagles, then you would like to actually go next to this house that's straight below him and see if there's any sign of life, like, at all.
Are you in the room, or do I need to move you over?
Yeah, I am. He just likes to, he's pretty much studying the tracks.
Gotcha. All right, so go ahead and roll for an no. Whew. Let's do investigation. I was thinking maybe nature, but like we'll still go with investigation.
Okay, cool. Just 10.
Just 10.
Oh God.
By what you can see, if there was someone that went specifically to this house, that
No, I was just checking the tracks to see how fresh people, like how fresh they will.
okay, so on this path right here that you can see, you specifically cannot see if anyone has went in this area recently.
Okay. So the tracks
Because-
look kind of old.
Yeah, if it's only in this area because this is a hill, so you can't see anything that's really here until you get up there and check.
Okay. Like, would I be able to tell how recent?
For you, that they're very old. Looks like it hasn't been for a while, but besides that, you can't tell too much.
I'll just look over the other two and be like, this area seems like it's been abandoned for a pretty long time.
So why would we be? So, but he has a contact here.
I just kind of shrug.
I don't like. I wouldn't. I don't want to say anything about ghosts, but it might be a ghost town for real, for real.
It's like you say ghost, Ghost will start like crossing himself. He pulls out like a Willoughby.
Relax. I guess. Don't. You know what? Just keep your guard up. When we keep our guard up, we won't be surprised. Keep our guard up, we won't be surprised. Keep our guard up, we won't. Keep your. I'm gonna kind of like walk down the hill,
Okay.
and I mean, he already looked in the house, right? And there's nobody in there.
I have not looked in the house.
Oh, in here. In this house.
He has
Yeah,
not
I have
checked.
not.
He has only checked the tracks.
Okay, got it. Then I will. Give me a damn fool. I will. Can I? Is there a door somewhere around here that I can?
There is a door right in front of you. You notice
Okay,
that
I
the
will-
door is very rustic looking. Looks like that most of wood is still intact, but you can tell from the way it was made that you can still see the hinges and how like they look rusted.
I will rap on the door.
You rap on the door. I'm trying to think of how you. I was gonna have you either do a roll or just happen. So as you rap on the door, you hear a crink of the metal, and then you hear the door falls in.
Oh, yep, that's not spooky at all.
Ghost just goes, that's about average. And I would like to just straight up walk right in the middle of that room.
Okay.
Wait,
No,
did you check the trap?
Nope, no fuck giving. I walk straight in.
Oh God.
Okay. So
As you say that, I'm like, what traps?
I back up from the door immediately.
so as
I
you
just put my hand on like my temples, like rubbing them, like, oh my god.
As you
How-
walk into the room, you notice that the room is set up in sort of like a non-decorative, decorative style. The bed is full of like holes. Definitely looks like it's been chewed up. You notice there's like a desk with a bunch of distorted papers on it, don't know if it's even legible. You see what looks like to be a sack, like over by like where there's a bunch of like cutting boards and like cutting boards, cutlery, stuff like this. Over here, you notice another table that has a giant stone object that may or may look phallic in nature.
I heard phallic in nature.
Is that a dildo?
I will look to investigate the giant Stododo.
You go ahead and roll an investigation.
That's an L done.
To
I have no
you,
pluses or minuses in this thing.
for you specifically, it looks like a stone phallic object that obviously has not been used for a while.
Nice old dildo.
I just call out, "Hey Nia, did you lift something in here?"
Why would I need a dildo? I have Ragnar right over here.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Unless Ragnar is into that kind of. I don't think we ever asked.
No.
Stop.
No, never asked, or no, not interested.
Not
Stop.
interested.
Besides that, there's nothing really noticeable in the room besides the bed, the chair with the papers and everything on it, the stone phallic penis, and the sack that is surrounded by food cutlery stuff.
Alright, can Nina step in and do an actual investigation?
Yeah.
Second. Yeah. That's a 14.
14. So you pretty much notice everything's similar, except for one thing. You notice, maybe slightly, but that stone phallic object is actually glowing a hint of blue.
Glowing blue. I think we want to know if that's glowing.
Oh, is it? I kind of look at that and go, idiot.
I don't
I can't see it.
I don't have a detect screen of that.
You might. I go. I can't do it, but.
I have
I
a identify. I will ritually cast that spell. It'll take me a minute.
While he is casting Identify, it says it's going to take a minute. Is there anything that either one of you guys want to do while he's casting that?
Anything you want to do?
Not that I can think of.
Just scavenge the room.
Sit somewhere over here, right here.
It's right here.
Over here.
Yeah.
Got it.
I like to scavenge the room for anything valuable. Anything that I think is even slightly valuable.
Okay, so go ahead and roll. I'm trying to think which one it is. Go ahead and roll me a charisma check.
Kill me.
No, Jules.
You have charisma.
Yep.
A 4.
So as you are examining the room, you feel yourself being drawn to the bed in a weird way.
Man, this bed just looks so comfy.
And like even though you're trying to look for everything else, that bed's draw for you to be on it or near it is more important than you searching for anything else right now.
I would like to imagine that I'm just standing outside, like flexing, looking at my muscles, getting used to this body, since I'm so used to being such a tiny little thing,
Yep.
and I'm in this big muscular body, so I'm just examining myself.
Roll a perception check, Panda.
22?
So you have such a great idea and structure of examining your body and how amazing it is that the next time you have to roll attack, you can use you can use a token I am giving you to give yourself advantage once because of how much you've examined your body and how much you've accepted the fact of you being this person. But at the same time, I need you to roll 2 20s for me as well.
Okay. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, write that down, do that, and
One
you're good.
token.
And just so you guys know,
Uh,
you guys are going to get these
There you
tokens later on as well. So if you guys need to write it down for your notes, go
So
for it.
it's an advantage on attack or on damage?
This one is attack, so like two hit. It's pretty much giving you a chance where if you completely roll in that one, because I'm pretty sure you have a crazy to hit.
The +9 to.
Yeah, that's a
You
pretty.
have a +9 to hit at level 7.
Okay, no, I have a
Six.
+8, but my battle axes are +1, so I get the +9.
So yes, +9, hangry.
Yeah.
The answer to the question.
And
I
I-
also have a +9 to hit, so.
I'm guessing this roll has to be on the table.
Am I tripping?
Yes, these two roll on the table.
I have +6 to hit. I'm tripping.
You're also an artificer.
Yeah. Still.
What do I do?
Am I tripping?
We didn't give you any stronger weapons.
How do I roll 2?
You just
Click
click
on
it
the dice
twice.
again.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
as I upgrade my gun, I'll do it.
Got 11 and a 12.
So at this moment, nothing has affected you.
Okay. I need different dice. I couldn't even read those. I'm glad you could.
Well, no, those
do
ones
these
when you roll
ones.
them, it tells me the numbers down the bottom.
I could also just read the straight up number on the dice.
Yeah,
I couldn't. I picked different ones. I picked these
as long as you can see, that's all.
ones here.
Oh, those are nice ones.
Yeah, I like those. Well, I like the other ones because they remind me of dice that I have.
But then as soon as you look
Uh,
there, you're like, yeah, I can barely read it.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't read them. But these ones, I also like. So
All right, so Jules,
would be the ones
are
that I'll
you
use.
resisting getting into the bed, or are you just accepting the bed's fate?
Oh no, your coast is just full blown jump. He's bald. He's literally go belly flop onto this bed.
Okay, so as you belly flop in it, I need you to roll a charisma check with disadvantage.
Charisma check with disadvantage.
Yes, sir.
I mean. Alright, so that would be a 1. Not a nat 1, just
Okay,
a 1.
okay. Whew.
I have a minus to it, bud.
So as you are laying there, you notice that your eyes are not being able to stay open as you feel the blankets. As you feel to yourself, the blankets are starting to pretty much tuck you into bed, but tucking you a little tighter, but the bed is so comfy to you that you're not even noticing it's getting tighter.
Oh, I don't know about that for you, of course, if you won't notice at all.
He'll notice a little bit, but the bed's really comfy. It's not that you don't notice it. It's just like for you being such a grizzled war veteran, this is probably the best bed you've ever slept in, and it makes you, for some reason, feel a little bit calmer than you normally do. And
Okay.
and just so you know, Hangry, now that that's happened, You notice that there is magical property on it. You notice that there is a spell called. I'm pretty sure I know what the spell is. It's a spell knock. I'm pretty sure that's a spell. The spell's name.
The spell knock on it.
Yes.
Does it knock, unlock doors?
Yes. You notice that there's a spell
Okay.
knock that's been casted on it, but you're not sure. Of course, it's supposed to be used on a specific lock, but you're not sure where it's supposed to be used.
I pick it up and say, "Hey, Iroquois, have you seen a specific look at? Oh my God!"
I'm just kind of now.
And I'm going to attack the bed.
Before that, Nina,
Or cut-
roll a
cut the
charisma check.
sheets. Oh no. Charisma save.
Charisma save. Yep.
Well, Bobby
How
died
big
to a
was-
magical bed.
How big was this thing again?
How-
So I already forgot.
How big?
That's a dirty 20.
30, 12. Okay, so you are able to resist. You are able to resist the bed's alluring charm. Roll to hit.
Yeah. So I pull out my rapier and my dagger, and I'm going to swipe with the rapier first.
Where
Try
you
to cut the
where-
sheet at least.
You're trying to cut the sheet. Okay.
Yeah, trying to cut the blanket.
Okay.
That is a natural 1 with the rapier.
Okay. Roll for damage. Whenever you miss, you actually stab Iroquois. Because
Fuck,
Since-
8 piercing
Since
damage.
I've now taken damage, does that mean I'm unaffected by charm?
no, you'd have to roll to see if you could break it.
Okay.
Eight piercing damage. And I'm gonna do a bonus attack. I'm gonna do a bonus attack with my dagger.
Okay. Let's hope you
Do you
don't.
want me to roll to see if I can break the...
Yeah, go ahead and see if you can break it first, because you got stabbed
Okay.
once.
Charisma still?
Charisma still.
That
you rolled
is... That would have been a 19, but it's 18 instead. So...
Okay, you managed to break out of the charm through the sheer pain of getting stabbed in the butt with a rapier. But you are still pretty much tied up in the bed.
Stop moving around so much. I'm trying to cut the sheet off you. I'm gonna take a swipe with my dagger.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
All right, so you managed to, after stabbing Iroquois, you managed to cut the blanket off of him.
That is 7 points of damage if that even matters.
Well, you managed to cut the blankets off so Iroquois can be free. Iroquois, you're no longer restrained.
Okay, as I get up, like from being restrained, I imagine Iroquois will immediately drop a thing of oil on the bed and light it on fire.
Yeah.
Again, I'm sorry, but you rolled in a way while stabbing the first time, and then when you woke up, you just stayed still long enough for me to cut it with my dagger.
Roll.
I'm sorry.
Try to roll while being restrained by a bed sheet. Okay, but
I'm standing over here and I'm just holding my ass and I'm like, fucking Nia, I don't like that type of butt stuff, man.
I'm sorry.
you see the bed.
What kind of butt stuff is that?
You said you see the bed burn, but as the bed burns, you see the sheets start to regrow back together, and the bed still looks like it was back to its old self, and the flames go out. But you don't feel any allure or anything like that.
What in the fuck?
Demon bed. Fucking makes me go in there, take a nap, get stabbed in the ass when I only like it licked.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave that alone. And anyway, you know the thing that we were looking at?
Oh yeah, the dodo?
Yes, the dildo. It apparently has knock on it,
Nah.
but I don't know what for. Knock.
And
Spell.
isn't that like some sort of fucking magical lock or some shit?
Yes, which means there's a magical lock somewhere that we can open.
And it looks like a dick.
I guess so.
I will pick it up and hold it next to Nia's butt, see if anything happens.
I
And I
will
will
fight-
hold it next to my own ass.
Both
You will-
Immediately after.
both incidences, nothing happens.
I hand it to Nina, I go, try Ragdoll.
No. Anyway, can we just look around and see if we can find something for this magical phallus?
Alright, we can try to look for it, but I'm pretty. I mean, you take one look at this.
Calm down, Yiggy.
I'm
You're
sorry.
getting too out of control.
Alright, I'm a bit
Relax.
woke up. Got woken up from a nap by being stabbed in the ass, and the bed magically regrow itself. Kind of freaked out a little bit.
Again, sorry about that. You rolled while you rolled in the blankets while you were being comfortable.
I kind of accept it at that point. I just look at you like, you want to carry the dodo? You want me to carry the dodo?
I got it for right now.
Okay, cool. I will walk out the building at that point.
There's no
so-
chest or anything in this room, right?
Okay, so the only thing, like I said, sack of food with a little sack of a bag around utensils, the dildo you guys grabbed, the bed, and then a table with what looks like to be papers on it.
I'll grab the papers. Maybe they have like a documentary of what the heck happened.
All right,
To this
so
village.
you are able to grab the papers with no problem.
Let me
So-
write that.
So as Iroquois would walk out, assuming that he looked in my direction at all, he would see me just holding my pants out, looking down.
I'll just look at him and be like, packing a big one, man. Overbraised, like in a question mark kind of deal.
You packing a big one over there?
Did you upgrade it?
Are you packing heat over there, my dude?
Yeah, not used to. It's nice.
I just kind of nod my head. It's pretty fun to use it too.
Does Nina like
So-
have recollection of?
Supposedly nice enough to land me in jail.
Ni-
I
does
walk
Nina
over
have-
at this point, and I look down right in the front of Ragnar's pants too. I want to see how big it is.
We never discussed the size of it. Go ahead and roll a 20-sided dice on the table, Panda.
At this point,
Remember, it has to at least be big enough to be able to slap someone in the face with the fact that I am shorter
Correct.
Yeah, but it's
than the
quite
average
Yep,
person.
that's why
so
I'm
it
rolling
has
on-
to be big.
Roll it on the table because we're gonna see just how big it is.
anything below a four will multiply by 2. Yeah,
So
it's a 9-incher.
no, it's not a 9-incher.
it's
So
a 9
si-
total.
no, so since it was already had to be big enough to be slapped, it's gonna increase from that to the slap thing. So Ragnar is packing. This is soft. As it's soft, it is 9 inches soft.
I just gotta look at Ragnar, then look back, like look down at your junk, and look back at you. Look down at your junk, look back up at you. And I just go, man, I'm jealous, and I walk away.
Okay, so if it's that soft, what would it be hard?
That is something that we will have to find out when we want to check it when it's hard.
Dear God.
Eagles is mumbling to himself. God damn it. The fucker got a 9 insult. I'm walking away.
Okay, so Hangry, you tried to
It's
mention.
nice and girthy too.
What was your question, Hangry?
My question was, seeing Ragnar like look down at his junk like coming out of the building, would Nina like get flashbacks of like how big it is, and she's probably seen it?
So the thing is, we never
Nina wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, so because technically you guys were dating prior to going into the machine. This
Yeah,
time you guys
Ragnar
don't know
and
each other.
Nina
Yeah,
We're
you,
never together.
yeah. So
Got it, got it.
mentally you guys are still a couple, but you guys have not
Mhm.
physically been a couple in this one.
But yeah, just seeing Eric walk away all grumbling and jealous. I'm like, how big is it?
I just look over. I just kind of like.
I mean,
I hold up my
just-
forearm and I'm like this, and I keep walking.
And then remember,
Still,
Nina,
we
you
start
have
walking away. I am still holding my pants out, looking in amazement. So you technically have a chance to come and look.
and also remember, Nina, you were at once a man. So once you decide to see it, you'll be able to compare it to your own size from your original body.
Nina has to take a look. Nina just has
Nina's
to.
like, I have to see. Alright, you decide to look down Ragnar's pants and you see exactly what I described before. Just soft.
9 inches, soft, but it's girthy. And
And definitely
That is-
hairy. There's definitely not a clean shave down there.
oh no, very,
just look-
very.
It's bushier than Equals' build.
So looking at it's like, okay, bigger than mine. Soft at least. Jesus.
Oh, sorry. And I close my pants. We should go. I just admiring myself.
I'm not jealous at all.
Equals
might-
is still mumbling and questioning himself, and I'll get to the next crosswalls and examine the track sale.
I think Nina will try to check every house to see if she can find whatever this dildo goes to.
Okay.
Or
Give me 1 second. Boop. I
What over
think
here?
I want him over
You all little
here.
bitch.
Okay. All right. So hold on. Let me bring you back here real quick. So, as you guys come to the quadruple crossroads, you see right here that shows like a sign. The one sign going this way says dock. The one sign going this way says church. Then you see a sign with like a weird arrow pointing this way to this building saying dwellings. This one you see it says store. This one you see it says Smith. And then you see one that shows a picture of what the house is saying observatory.
so up is dock. Oh no, down is dock.
Yep.
Left is where?
Church.
So up is church.
Yep. Here is dwelling. Smith. Shop. Observatory.
Man,
I just kind of look at the thing that says drilling, and I look back at you guys. I was like, "Who the fuck names?"
I assume you're trying to say the fuck names are a place of dwelling.
He has
PC.
disappeared from. There we
There
go.
The fuck? Woo! Completely gone.
You cut out.
You
they came
literally
back in.
said,
Oh,
"Who the fuck?" and then you vanished.
Yeah.
that's weird. That's really fucking weird.
No, it's a weird glitch Discord's been having where like it's happened to me multiple times where you're just talking and then all of a sudden you're disconnected
Thing.
No,
and then you come back in. So
It's
yeah.
mainly been happening to me.
no. Like I said, I'll look at it and be like, "Who the fuck puts a sign that says this is where I live and then put an arrow to it?"
Dumbass. That who?
I just kind of nod at myself. I'm like, "What? Fair enough. Fair enough."
As you guys do, you see Snurvel come back up. He's like, I just left a mark for Mayuse. I gotta go meet our person. You guys will follow me, or you guys will keep walking around?
I'll look
I
up,
stay with you, weird man.
Okay. So
I need to do some more investigating.
more,
I look at you, Nina. I go, "Try it against his ass."
No, I'm not going to do that.
all right. So you're sticking with old man. You're going to investigate. What are you doing?
I imagine I'm also going to investigate because at this point I'm really curious of where this dodo goes through. So I'm
So
going
you're
hang around with
so
Nina.
you're gonna go with Nina. So, uh, Panda, go ahead, roll a 20 on the board, and one of you guys roll a 20 on the board to see who I go first. Doesn't really matter who talks first in this one.
Go ahead, Angry.
Ragnar rolled a
Ragnar
9.
rolled a 9. I'm gonna roll now. I rolled an 18.
Okay, so and Jules, you mentioned before that you were rolling to see if there was tracks, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, roll investigation.
Uh. Well, that's a 2.
Well, you're in luck, my man, because you obviously notice as you go up to this path that there are like several different types of footprints looking to be newer than they were. Of course, you've seen the one with Snervel. You see what looks like to be Talons or Fanes heading to the store area, and you know a bunch of shoes that look similar to each other heading into different directions. One heading up to the church area that you guys are beside.
Off of a 2? I got that much information.
Well, I mean, it's obvious, like it's literally like freshest track possible. Like if you can't see it, you are. If you rolled a 1, then you could have missed it.
Okay.
All right. So then we are going. I'm going to move you guys this way, and then where do you guys want to go? Are you guys sticking together?
I mean, I'm going to investigate some of these houses to try to see where the Phallic goes to,
All
but
right. So where are you
y'all
going
are welcome
first?
to do.
All right. Where are you going, Jules?
I'm following Nina.
Okay.
So just move me with Nina. I'm not in the room right now.
All right. So where are you guys going?
I'm gonna go to this house first. Check.
Okay. All right. So as you go to the thing, you notice that the church is still in disrepair a little bit, but you notice that it's in better shape than the house that you guys were originally in. You notice that the door is shut, but you notice that there's actually looks like to be candlelight behind it, and those foot tracks I mentioned to Iroquois are heading straight into the building.
I would like to roll an investigation check to see if I can find something or anything.
Okay, go ahead. I'm glad you enjoy this.
That is a 13.
So what were you exactly looking for?
Just like if there's a chest, if there's something hidden in here, and just kind of like take the ballast out and see if it like tap on like every sort of lock to see if it knocks something open.
So you do, as you're knocking, you don't notice anything the phallus is reacting to, but as you're going through, you actually can hear like footsteps inside the building.
But there's footsteps going inside the building, huh?
Yeah, there's footsteps inside the building. You can hear that, but you don't. But the stone magical phallus is not reacting in any way, shape, or form.
I let Iroquois know that, hey, there might be somebody in this room. Do you mind double checking my work?
No problem. And then I will also like to double check everything, and I would like to see like if I can see like a symbol of the religion that's on the roof, like on the like what the church's worshiping is.
All right. So as you notice, it looked like as I described for this is a cross, but you actually notice the cross has two serpents that are going through each side of it, and their mouths are conjoining at the top of the cross. And in the middle of the cross, you see what looks like to be an apple that has an X through the corner of it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's an apple in the middle
Yep.
with an X through a corner of it.
Yes, it's a cross with two snakes curling around, and their mouths are meeting at the top of the cross. You notice right in the center of the cross there is what looks to be an apple, and in the top right corner you see a small X on it.
Uh, will Yurikos recognize this symbol?
You have a vague possible memory of it, but you are not sure if it's connected to one or there's like 3 or 4 other religious beliefs you have came across that might be similar to that.
Okay. Then, you would also like to take out his necklace full of dog change and like religious objects, and you'll like to look through them and see if we can't find one that looks kind of similar to it.
All right, go ahead and roll investigation.
That's a nat 20, buddy.
Gotcha.
Nice.
So you notice 3 necklaces of yours that have a similar look to it. You have a one, but the cross, instead of it being the cross, is actually in the shape of a sword. You notice on the other one that the apple itself is not an apple, but it's actually a pentagram symbol where the apple would be. And you notice another one that it is that exact same symbol, but the symbol is actually upside down, as it was made to be viewed upside down.
I would like to grab that one symbol I have, flip it upside right, rewind it on my necklace, and look at Angry. I'm like, you ready to become programs? On the look at him and be like, you ready to become a program?
No. What are you trying to do?
I point at my necklace, point at the symbol of the church, and be like, investigation, buddy.
I don't think, but your investigation and my investigation are the same.
I just kind of shrug, and I will, I will knock on the door.
As you knock on the door, you hear some steps going door. He's like, "Ah, guest in a town like this." You see open up and you see a man who is probably, for what he looks like, to be well more groomed than what this town is meant to be. He has a nice flowing beard. You see he's wearing what looks like to be a priest attire adorned of black with that cross symbol, who what just so happens to be actually upside down as the top of the church on his neck. You see it draping down, but you're seeing as it goes to the bottom of his cloak that his cloak looks like a dark, deep red hue. He's like, "Ah, company. Well, come in, come in. Don't worry, it's not a big place. We haven't had people here for a very long time. But please come in. Walk yourself. Oh,
Upon noticing that he has his upside down, I would like to attempt to do a sleight of hand to change mine back to the way his is looking.
Okay, go ahead.
Does this dude look interesting? I mean, trustworthy?
I got sleight of hand. I am double proficient in it, so that'll be a 31.
Yeah, you're fine. You're 100% fine.
Does this dude look trustworthy enough to follow?
Compared
My
to
bad,
the
it's just a 30. My bad.
oh yeah, fuck you, Jules. Compared to compared to the people you have met so far in your adventures, he feels more trustworthy than all the other ones you have met.
I don't like.
Well,
Where
I
do you want us to follow you to?
just in here, like I just moved so you guys can step in.
Is there an altar inside of here
There,
that I could look at?
well, yeah. Whenever you guys are walking in, I was going to describe it.
Okay.
So as you guys notice that the church is very run down, not really in shape, and you see that there is an altar. Thank you for the lurk, by the way. You see that there is an altar, a very small one that shows a more 3D rendition of that exact cross sitting there with 3 candles sitting behind it. He's like, well, "Oh, welcome in." You guys notice that there's really nothing else. There's a few seats here or there that look like that they're a little broken down. He's like, "Oh, go ahead and please sit if you guys want to. There's not much here, but let me introduce myself. My name is Father Reginald the Fourth. Pleasure to meet you guys in this godforsaken town."
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Yeah.
Forsaken the Fourth.
Please, please, to make it easy, just call me Father Reggie.
Okay, cool, Father Reggie.
What were we gonna do, Jules?
I will bow my head very respectfully and go, It's so nice to meet a fellow man of the cloth. Father.
Further man off. Oh, I did
I
not.
have my symbol proudly displayed on my chest.
I did not expect to have anyone come on. What brings you to, like I said, to this godforsaken town? Are you adventuring? You going for a pilgrimage, or are you just trying to spread the word?
Spreading the wood, good father.
Ah, yes, I know nowadays it can with all those heretics you need to cleanse. I understand.
Yes, yes, and then I stroke my beard, and I just kind of give him like an eye of like, we both know what we want to do, kind of deal. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it seems like, and I see you brought a friend with you. Are you planning on having them administer as well, or did you guys just happen to get lost along the way?
I'm here just for my friend. I'm really into the religion type.
I understand each person their own. Do be careful though, because some different factions are not as friendly with letting people into a church. But I know it's in bad shape. But let me give you at least a little bit of information. If you guys are going to go to places every few days or so, there'll be someone coming to the docks, and that we don't get many visitors around here since it was usually the throwaway place of a town where they would execute prisoners. Some prisoners have managed to escape and come down here, but normally they usually have something come after them. Don't know what it was for, but they're usually not here for long. They don't search well because they don't like coming down to this part since of the windmill.
The windmill. I asked curiously.
Yes, the windmill. See, the windmill has it to where there's like a magical disturbance where things with hostility to stop creatures of like trying to like hunt people, it has sort of like a protective barrier preventing them from coming in. They have to send pretty much foot soldiers in to be able to. They can't send that monstrous thing in here because of it being such magical base and after a target sort of prevents it. Though I have seen it getting closer and closer into town each time, so maybe the windmill's getting weaker. I'm not sure.
I just kind of look over at Nina and I go, for safe.
Can probably. So, would you like us to fix the windmill for you, or see what's wrong with it?
I would say you could definitely check. My brother, Reginald the Third, is right now looking into the different things for the windmill, but I haven't heard from him in a few days. All the Reginald family is here. The first, the second, the third, the fourth, but I haven't seen the fifth in a while.
Sure, we can check for you.
And just so you know, not all of them are as religious as I am. I just found my peace in God.
I
Do I believe him?
understand, good
Do I believe
father.
him?
Roll for perception,
Insight.
insight. You knew what I meant.
Nah,
Okay, roll for insight then, fuckface.
I'm messing with. I'm messing with you. 23.
Oh yeah, you believe him. It's 100% that he is being legit.
Okay, we'll check it out for you. All right. All right. Give
Oh,
us. All right. Uh,
by the way,
yes.
I will say, do be careful of one thing. My one
Yes.
brother may offer you a mission to go into a cave. If you feel like you
Hmm?
can handle it, go ahead and go for it. There's a lot of loot in there. We've had a lot of adventurers going there. But in return, there have been a lot of casualties. I don't think I've seen anyone be able to come out of that cave alive. So,
You cause his eyes grow very, very bright.
That is good to know. Thank you for letting us know.
no
We'll be careful.
problem.
By the way, can I like make? Can I get like every detail of his body, like what he's wearing, like every detail of that? Can I like? Can I like analyze it real good with my eyes?
Sure.
Do I need roll perception for that, or that's all right?
I don't think you need to, but what are you exact? Is there something you look for? Or you just want his details?
No, just his details.
So you notice him with his hair, how it's growing longer. There's actually a white stripe growing into it from age. You notice his beard is actually well kept where it is. Like I say, he's wearing the priest clothes with the cross that he has. You notice as it goes to the bottom, you see a blood red. You can't see his shoes because of it. You see he looks averagely normal. His eyes are a bluish color. You don't see anything that would strike you as alarming.
Got it. Okay. And I will step outside.
Well, we were both dragging you.
Yeah, I'm like you. Like you started dragging me. I'm like, why is he dragging me? And as I like leave the door and like hit the house, it records like I'll tell it records. I'm gonna do a bit of magic, okay?
I gotta go here. Alright, bud.
And you will see my hand wave in front of myself, and I'll take his exact image from the hair, the clothes, his cross. Everything on me will change.
so you,
Yuko's cat just
so you're,
stares at
so
you in
you're
shock.
looking like him.
Yeah, I'm looking like him
Okay.
as we head towards the windmill.
Okay. So as
Is Ragnar and old man
they're
still there or
they're
no?
they're going to be in there because they were happening at the same time. But I just wanted to get your guys' section done first.
All right, go ahead and leave it.
Okay. So then let me get so blah, 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 blah. So as Ragnar and Snervor come to the door, surprisingly you see a sign on the door, and it says Bob Bobberts of Barberton Baubles and Barters, all
Oh,
written
shut
on
up.
a sign there. Come get your baubles and barters today. Snurvel's like, he's in here. Just
Okay.
just don't be surprised if he's a little weird.
More weird, the weird man?
But,
Interesting.
I mean, if you could read that sign there, I think it gives you an idea.
His name Bob?
His name's Bob.
Yeah. Lead way.
So as you are getting to the door, you actually notice of all the buildings you have seen and walked past so far, this building is in pristine condition to where even you guys can actually see outside there that as you guys were leaving that there's the one house that looks in way too condition compared to the rest of the houses around here. So as you guys go into the house, you see what looks like to be a dragonborn guy that's taller than both you guys, just like shining some objects. As you push in the door here, ting ting, and you guys notice that the smell of nice like honey bun smell, like just a sweet, nothing too crazy, just like a drawing sensation of desire, of just craving of something good. And he
You know
turned,
we can see that, right, DM? Or oh, that's freaking rules. Never mind.
yeah, yeah. So as you, Jules, get your characters out of the game.
That's the executioner. He's coming for you.
Yeah. So as you
Okay.
guys walk into it, you notice Ragnar notices that there's actually a bunch of different things across the wall, from shields to different types of weapons. You see a bunch of bobs and trinkets, but you notice that there's like some type of like shimmering in front of it, sort of like something is blocking it from being moved or touched. You see him turn around to you, and you notice that he actually has two different colored eyes, one of a deep shade of purple and one of like a light blue. His scales are actually sort of like a reddish blue hue that just like as the light hits it from you guys open the door, you see it as it just cascades down. You notice he's wearing sort of like a tunic type robe that fits nice and tugged that has like sort of like gold etched into it that says Bob's Barters. And he's like, ah, he slaps a hand on the counter. He's like, welcome to Bob Barberts of Barberton Baubles and Barters. How can I help you, lovely gentlemen, today? So,
I hear with this guy. And then I tap him on the like, like palm his back,
yeah.
like push him forward and be like, speak.
Snervel, I was like, you didn't have to push me. I was going to explain. Hello, sir. I would like to purchase some items. Oh, yes, at Bob's At Bob Bobberts of Bobbyton Baubles and Barters, we do a bunch of different barters for baubles at the Barberton Barber Bob. So
Got
what
it.
can I do? He's like, I'm looking for a certain type of potion. Ah, I sell potions, I sell baubles, I barter for them all the time. What exactly are you looking for at Bob Bobberts? He said, I am looking for a potion of chicken summoning. He's like, chicken summoning? I think I might have something for you. You see Bobbert clap his talons together, and you see a magical ladder appear above him. He's like, give me 1 second. He grabs the ladder and starts going into the ceiling. You see him vanish, and you hear a bunch of noises just crash, bang, just a bunch of ruckus. Snervel looks over at him. He's like, give him a second.
Chickens?
Snervel puts his hand up like, we'll get there. You see him crash, bang, boom as you hear him, he comes down. He's like, here's the bottle for the chicken summoning. Hands him what doesn't look like to be a bottle at all. It's a scroll. He's like, here you go, sir, your bottle of chicken summoning. It's like, thank you, my man. He's like, I hope to be able to.
No bottle.
Snervel and Bob look at you, trying to emphasize in the dead silent. Bob was like, yeah, it is a chicken bottle. You know, it's exactly what he wanted, a bottle of chicken. Bottle of chicken something. I at Bob Barberton's Baubles of Barters am always good to my customers, and that is 100% a bottle of chicken summoning.
Ragnar brain hurt.
Snervel touches your shoulder. It's okay. He just got out of the prison. He's like, well, is there anything you're interested in at Bobberts of Bobbiton Baubles and Barter? Any items you
For
look
you
for?
to stop saying all of the words, you Bob. Just say I Bob.
You just cry. Just making Ragnar cry.
Ragnar, no cry. Ragnar, big man, no cry.
As tears fall from Ragnar's face.
It's okay, Ragnar, but if you need something for those tears, here at Bob's Bobberts Ball.
Ragnar not crying. Ragnar just frustrated that you say all the words. So many words.
Snervel looks at him. He's like, it is a lot. He's like, I know, but because it is Bob's Bobberts Baldwin the Barberton Barters, it makes it to where if people are interested into it, they won't come in to deal with me. See, Bob Bobberts and Barberton Barbers is pretty smart.
Ragnar will punch you in face.
If you pay for it, I am perfectly fine with getting punched because I barter at Bob's Bobberts Barbers Barber.
Somebody kill this man.
But if
Somebody please
if there is nothing else that you guys are interested in today, I do have to do some other barters for Bob's Barberto. He cuts off. He's like, as much as I want to get punched, I don't. Bob's fine with it.
Okay, we got what we need. Let's go before I punch Bob. And I'm just like huffing and puffing and just like, angry.
But sir, before you leave, would you like to take a complimentary calming bomb?
I calm enough.
I mean, it's mint flavored.
And I just stare at him like, shut up.
Looks at Snervel. Do you want the free lip balm? Snervel's like, yeah, I'll take it. And he's like, well, until next time. You see him like knock on a door that's not there. You see it open. You see him like mime something open up, but then he actually walks through and vanishes. Snervel looks at me. He's like, he's a weird guy.
I'm sorry, but I was with Ragnar the whole time. I felt so sorry for Ragnar hearing that.
Bob,
I was like,
not weird. Bob, frustrating. Ragnar won't punch Bob in face. Ragnar, hold back. You're welcome.
Thank you. I would rather not kill the informant. So he walks out. He opens up the note and he starts reading it. He's like, okay, interesting. He's like, well, this chicken potion turned out to be either a complete waste of the time or it'll be the solution we need.
It no chicken potion. It's scroll.
Listen, Ragnar. I understand that this underdark thing to you of being all conniving and stuff might not make sense, but when someone says it's chicken summoning bottle, you should just go with it.
You should warn me beforehand if talking code.
I mean, I had a feeling I was going to my informant, but you know what? It's okay, Ragnar. I think you did.
Ragnar not used to informant stuff. Ragnar used to smash and kill.
Well, I'm glad that this is a learning thing for both of us. I'm glad I learned a little bit of you about Ragnar. I'm glad you learned about how the world works.
Okay, what learn?
Ragnar's gonna kill the old man one day.
Ragnar learned how the underworld works, and I also learned
No.
how. What?
That paper, the chicken
Oh, yes.
bottle thing.
Yes,
what
yes, yes,
learn?
yes. So, but what it seems like is that there's a few things that was mentioned. The one thing is it said something about needing to satisfy a stone statue. I don't know what that means. I'm going to leave that up to whatever interpretation there is. There's also one that's saying travel to the land that is perpetually cold. That's sort of abstract. Don't know exactly how we would travel to a land of perpetual cold. And the other part says beware of Tim.
Who Tim?
I don't know who. I actually don't know who Tim is. It just says Tim.
Okay.
It literally he shows him. It
So-
literally says beware of Twim in red, with an exclamation point.
So if we meet a Tim, I can punch in face?
I assume so. I don't know if we punch every Tim because Tim's probably a common name.
Okay.
hopefully we don't-
I'd be wary of Tims.
Man, hopefully we don't come across a town named Tim's. That would be a really awkward situation.
Oh, we burned the town down.
Burn the
Okay.
town of the Tims.
Yeah.
Burn the town with some Tims.
Burns the town wearing Tims.
I put on the Tims. Town goes
Let's
bye-bye now.
go. Find others. Tell them. I bet that town up cold is Snowtown.
Snurgle looks at you, tries to hide back some type of obvious answer, taps you on the shoulder, be like, "You're right, buddy. It is definitely a snow town."
Dear God, man. I'm so happy I'm not playing the barbarian right now because I would have punched that dude 20 minutes ago. The first mention of the word freaking, if he kept on doing it like 3 times, I would have like, bro, punch.
Hey,
The fist just comes out.
I feel like the reason why I was able to hold back is because I have a high constitution, and I was just like,
I don't think.
I don't think that's-
Constitution.
You know what? If that makes you feel better, we'll go from that. As you two,
Yeah, we'll go with it.
as you two are leaving the building, you guys actually see Iroquois and Nina walking past that
No.
thing, seeing the town.
They don't see Nina.
They don't see Nina? Oh, no.
I drained my- I
They
drained
see
my load.
Iroquois and they see a strapping gentleman with a little white tuft of hair in the side, wearing like sort of likes to be a priest's robe. Yeah. Snurfle's like,
Iroquois? New
Yeah.
guy. Who you? Is your name Tim?
I
Yeah,
speak.
it's Tim.
I speak like the priest. Like, no, my name is Father whatever his name was.
Reggie.
I don't
Just say
remember his name.
Reggie. Just say Reggie.
Father Reggie, I live in this town. I have some work for you.
Snurville's like, well, we don't got much time for work, but if you're paying us.
I don't trust priests.
Snurville
And
looks
I
at
just
You don't
stare.
trust me, Father Reggie, even though
No.
we've been together this whole time, Ragnar.
I don't travel with priests. I hate priests. No.
But we traveled so time. Like, we even cuddled last night.
I no cuddle with you. You're not my type. You man and you priest.
Yukos just looks back and forth between you two. He goes.
Then what is your type? Ragnar?
Snurville.
He looks over. I look at what Snowball. I go, are they stupid?
Snurville walks over. He's like, I don't know, they are. Hey, do you want to go visit Bob?
I just kind of shrug and go, sure.
Okay. Hey guys, we'll be back real quick. We'll leave you to this bit. It literally says the word bit. No, it's fine.
Ragnar's gonna follow you guys because Ragnar does not like priests.
Ragnar, you're my one true love. What are you talking about?
I look over at Smeagol. I'm like, Nico, did Father Ragnar like? No,
Okay, if this is the path you want to go, Ragnar punch what he believes is a priest in the face.
I'll take it.
Alright.
Take it. That's what you're being a dick.
We're not rolling. We're not rolling for. You're just gonna take the hit, or do you want to roll for the hit?
Roll the hit.
Okay.
I might dodge it just because
okay.
I know Ragnar's patience.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead and roll for hit there.
I'm not gonna be mad. You should have like a
23 to hit.
God damn.
With your fist, right?
Yes, with my fist.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I rolled a 15 and I add an 8, so yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, I take it. It's fine.
Would that dispel your disguise?
No, it's not a spell, my guy.
It's not a spell. What is?
Do you not remember what I am?
Oh my god, I forgot. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Oh
bro,
my god,
there
I
you go.
totally forgot. Thank you.
There you go, man. There you go.
All right, so you go. Roll for damage. It's a 1d4.
Oh, on my thing you had me write down that I do 5 damage.
Yeah, because it's strength plus
That's true.
it's strength 10. Yeah.
You take 5 damage.
I'll take it. It's just like, ow, Ragnar, you hit me so hard. As in Nina's voice. You have to punch me that hard.
Yukos is just still watching this. He's like,
And I
Yukos
am
is
just
down, like he somehow managed to dig out popcorn out of his bag. He's just munching away.
Serval comes over to you and eats this popcorn.
I share popcorn.
Yeah, it's just eating popcorn.
and I am just looking at you with disgust. How dare you steal her voice? And I punch again.
Wait. Wait, hold up, Ragnar. Hold on, Ragnar.
You better dodge this, because I'm already punching. It's too late to stop me with saying, oh wait.
It's too late to
that's an 18. Yeah, that's too late to unpunch. 18 to hit.
Give me a second. Hold on.
Yukos is
I don't
now
remember my thing.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Yukos is now like has a sign in his hand that says taking bets. Taking bets.
I'm a uncanny dodge this one.
Okay. Can't remember what that does. Does
So
it make
we'll
it where
take
you
only
take
half
damage?
damage.
Okay. So you take
Yeah, so it's like
3.
2 damage.
Is it 2?
3.
Just
Sure.
roll, I think it rolls up, right?
It's DM description, I believe. most
I'll,
of the time.
I'll roll
It
down
doesn't
this
matter.
time. For this one, I'll roll down. You take 2.
Sure.
It's normally DM discretion or it's rounded
Wait,
out.
never
Okay.
mind. That's a 6, not a 5.
Oh, well, it is 3 then.
You would have taken 6 damage before as well.
Gotcha. Okay,
So it's just.
I
it's two
don't
extra
write
damage.
good.
It's 2 extra damage. Don't worry about it.
that's fine.
Like Ragnar, chill. It's just me. It's the disguise, fake, not the real me. I'll turn my face back to Nina real quick. Disguise, and then back to father real quick.
Don't
I will point at
trick
I
me.
at this point. I will point at Nina and be like,
Ah.
"He stole Nina's
No, do not do
Iroquois,
this.
Snurvel smacks Iroquois in the back of the head. Be like, all right, listen, Ragnar. Do you remember what
Huh.
just happened with Bob?
What?
Do you remember what just happened with Bob? How Bob did his thing?
Bob was annoying.
Correct.
Equals will slide up to the other side
But
of
he
Ragnar
used
and whisper to
magic.
Ragnar.
He used magic to go into like a door and stuff.
Yeah. I know magic.
This is this is Nina disguise. I could tell right away because why would why would Iroquois who set up traps outside randomly walk with a stranger he doesn't know?
At this
I
point,
don't
Eucrates
know.
would like to whisper into Ragnar's ear, be like, "That person stole Nina's face," and I would like to do a persuasion check. Please.
Jesus. Yeah, all right, I guess roll a persuasion check.
What do I have to roll?
No, he rolls.
Yeah, but don't I have to roll something to see if I...
Insight.
Yep.
I don't know how good your insight is.
Would it be insight or perception?
Insight.
That'd be insight, yeah.
Look up my insight. Okay. I rolled a 15.
I rolled a 17 with a -1, so I got a 16.
So, I fully believe
No.
that he stole Nina's
So
face.
you believe.
Oh god.
You believe, but it's not fully. You're like, you can believe it enough with the influence around.
Well, then I'm punching again. You stole Nina's face.
I still need a. Ragnar.
Earcones is just on the ground now laughing his ass off. Earcones is having a time of his life right now.
What'd you roll?
Not 20.
Oh god. Fuck it.
Ragnar knows magic, obviously, because Valkyrie. But
Uh, Snur-
has no run-ins with changelings, and Valkyrie doesn't remember changelings.
so as you're going to punch it, Snurvel snaps his fingers and lifts you both in the air, sort of away from each other. He's like,
Yeah, because that's.
looks at Iroquois. Listen, I get it. It's funny. Ragnar falls for stuff too easily, Iroquois. Come on now.
I go, Ragnar's pretty smart. He knows the truth. I'm talking like Ragnar right now.
Yeah.
Ragnar, big boy. He's smart. He packing huge meat.
Ragnar is packing huge meat.
That
Ragnar,
meat's gonna stay dry. If that meat's gonna stay dry if you hit me one more time.
Ragnar, it's Nina. Nina is what you call a changeling.
What's a changeling?
Someone that has the ability of changing their entire structure,
Appearance.
their entire appearance, except for their height. Did you notice same height as Nina was originally, just looked like this man?
Never seen this man before. How I know their height difference?
That's very true. But again, why would Iroquois?
Lots of people
Why?
have same height.
You're right.
And
You're right.
I don't know Iroquois that well to know
Ragnar.
if he could travel with random man. Iroquois, strange person, does strange things like pull popcorn out of pocket.
Earcones just kind of nods his head. He's like, "You right. You right."
Snurvel puts you back on the ground, hands you the lip balm. Put this on and calm down.
Fine. And I put it on and I like cross my arms and I kind of pout a little bit.
Look
Puts
at what Nina. I'm sorry. It was too funny.
puts Nina
slap you.
down, looks at you, snaps
I
his
should slap you.
fingers. I
I
can't
should
heal.
slap you, Iroquois.
Yeah, I can't heal you fully, but I can at least do this. He snaps his fingers and he gives you false life, so you get temporary health.
It's fine. I can heal myself.
Well, he's giving you
I
false
just
So
life.
what did
Yes.
I
that?
didn't think.
What
What?
exactly did that bomb do?
It took you into a sense of relaxation.
Okay.
It
I think
did
it's like
not
the spell calm emotion.
pretty much.
So I would have put it on and then like started to like cross my arms and pout and then like slowly started relaxing and let my arms
Correct.
down and it's like okay, I'm cool.
Yep. Exactly, you got it. Snerval looks at Iroquois and these three. He's like, what the fuck did I get myself roped into? At least Bob, is interesting because he can go through dimensions. He grumbles as he's walking in like a small circle, talking to himself.
Weird man doing weird thing again.
I just kind of nod at Ragnar. Yes.
So, anyway, what did you, Snerval says, all right, so did you guys discover whatever you were trying to discover, or like was your guys'
Well-
fruitless? I assume you met someone since you're looking like that face.
Well, it appears that there's something hiding in the windmill that's either taking people or taking this dude here, and I'm still looking like him. His brothers seem to have gone missing, and they all went to investigate this windmill. While others also tried to look at a cave.
Gotcha. Do we know
So
where cave
there's something
is?
probably underneath the windmill, most likely.
That
By the way,
would.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself real quick.
Okay.
Just
We find
one-
out information too. Don't trust Tim. And please rock.
I held 9. And what's the
I just kind of
Oh,
look
I
at
just got my-
Yuko. I'm like, no. Yuko's looking at Ragnar. He goes, rock? Question mark. Like he's like, what rock?
I don't know. Please, the rock. Stone? Maybe stone was the word used. I don't know.
Oh,
We
the-
please it.
And I look
second?
over at Nina and I go, get out the get out the dodo.
So we found this stone phallus,
So
and I
That
looks
don't
like a
understand where-
dick.
Yes. May I see it, Nia?
so that it's read correctly, since I was the one that got it. It said, please the stone statue, beware of Tim. And and I can't remember if it was beware. Go to town with perpetual snow.
Yes.
Okay. What does that mean?
I don't know, but I remember please stone.
I'm
Okay.
not. I'm not doing what you're thinking I'm gonna be doing.
Can I borrow the stone, Nina?
What are you planning on doing with?
Can I
He
just see
gonna
it?
pleasure it.
Statue, stone statue. I would
I'm
not.
listening to Ragnar right now. Ragnar said, please stone. I would like to see the stone, Nina.
Sure, I'll let you see the stone.
Okay, I look over at Ragnar. I go, hold down Smeeg.
Wait, what'd you say?
hold
Hold down
Smeeg.
for me.
The old man of us.
Listen, okay, that's not what I got from that conversation, because that is not a statue. That is a stone object.
Ragnar said, please stone,
Wait.
and I know one way to please this thing.
Wait. Maybe this stone object used to please stone statue.
Oh, I'm holding the stone, like ready to shove it up fucking Snake's ass. I go, oh, that makes a lot of sense.
It looks like penis. Maybe stone statue look like vagina.
Hmm, yes.
Anyway, so I feel that I'm gonna go report to Mayus, but I feel like we definitely know we need to go. You guys need to head over to the place with a windmill. But if the other two that didn't go, if you guys are interested in any items, if you have any money, Bob's over there has some really cool items for sale. Just be careful, he's a little weird, as Ragnar can attest for.
Little weird. He frustrating. So many words. So many words. All rhyme. Busey. Don't like. Wanna punch in face.
But I will be back. I will go talk with Mayus. See you soon.
After
Stay
Ragnar said
safe.
that, I will look over at Ina, but like, do you know any tongue twistles?
You asked me if I know any tongue twisters.
Yeah, do you know any tongue twistles? I'm kind of curious.
I don't want to talk to you right now. By the way, the false life, what did it do for me?
I think gave you a temporary 8 HP.
8.
Yep.
So I'm fully healed now with that one use, and I'm at 8 temporary HP. Cool.
Yep.
That's good enough.
All right. So what do you guys want to do?
I don't.
I guess go
I guess
check
we're
out
going.
the lighthouse
So right
or
Yeah, the
windmill.
wheelhouse.
So right now, from where you guys are located, you have this building called Dwellings. You have the store that Ragnar and Snurvel came through. You now, from your location, you do see this building that was pointed as a smith, but it's a little blocked by the trees, so you can't really make out how well it looks. And you guys might see some wood around here, but you guys can't see any real buildings, and you still see this as you're getting closer. It is getting bigger.
There's something definitely weird with that lighthouse.
Let's go this way. I just start heading this way.
You guys heading along?
Yeah. Could you move me? I'm not near my
That's fine.
computer right now.
So as you guys are moving through, you guys actually hear from the right a loud sound of what sounds like a hammer smashing onto what sounds like to be metal. You just hear ching, ching. It's getting louder with each hit. As you guys are going to where the trees, you will see that there is a sign there that looks like to be a hammer. You, but you see where the anvil is. It looks like it's broken off, all tattered. You don't see a real name for the said building, but you know you can hear from the ting of the metal and stuff that it looks like that's where the smithing is. As you peer up here, Iroquois, and you guys see that in the little thing back into where there's the trees, it looks like you see a wooden door that looks like it's barred off with chains, but you can't really see anything else from the angle you guys are coming from. And again, with the lighthouse or the windmill thing, you notice as you got closer, the windmill part actually changed to face you guys, but it did not increase in size.
Got it.
I like tap on Iroquois' shoulder and I point at the windmill like, it turned and faced us. That's weird, right?
He calls a look. He like imagine he walked and that's his side. It's missing with his blind eye. He looks over now with his good eye. He's like, oh shit. Thanks for pointing that out, Ragnar. That is weird.
And looked at it. So looking at it like by the holy, why is it looking at us? Talking in the father's voice.
I kind of just
Uh,
at that point I kind of hold a stone penis aloft, and like wiggling at the when I'm like.
You notice as you wiggle the penis toward the windmill that even you, Iroquois, notice a blue glow around it.
I look over and I was like, this is what the penis did beforehand.
Is this like a key to the thing?
I then look back over at Ragnar and I'm like, is yours glowing too, Ragnar?
I pulled over my pants and looked down.
It is.
No
Yeah,
glow.
I was like, it is not glowing.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's just this penis.
Ragnar, I don't want to see that thing whipped out until we're alone.
You
Uh,
sly dog! You got
I
me
do with my
monologuing.
body that I want. I whip it out when I want.
Okay.
You tell him, Ragnar. I say.
And I whip my dick out. And I just let it flow.
All right. You hear from a distance randomly, nice, but you can't tell which location it's coming from.
Nice.
I know, right? I actually need to go pee. And I'm gonna go over here to these bushes to pee.
Okay.
I will then, as Ragnar goes takes a leak, I will like to hold the stone penis out like directly in front of me, and I'll like to rotate slowly to see where like if the penis glows brighter in a certain direction.
The penis is glowing brighter in this direction.
The glows brighter is at the observatory. It's that lighthouse.
Correct.
Okay, cool. I look over at Nina. I'm like, are you sure we don't just shove this up someone's ass? And I look over at Ragnar, and I see his hairy ass just full blown hanging in the breeze. I'm like,
If you want something,
As you're looking over, I am pulling my pants back up, and I of course put my dick away, and I walk over. That was good pee.
I bet Ragnar. I bet.
that was good pee.
I just
That's
look over
yeah.
and there's just like a massive puddle on the ground.
So it's so much and so acidic. You notice the grass is actually starting to wilt away from where it was located.
I look over at Ragnar and go, damn, you drink a lot.
Yeah, Ragnar, best drinker.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? I said you hear blacksmithing over there, door locked over here, and then the windmill's looking at you guys, or so you think.
Do we want to go windmill now, or check out these first?
I think we should go to the windmill.
I
I think
well,
everyone will start questioning me
there
holding
might
a
be-
penis
there
in
might-
my hands. And
what
holding
what
a
if there's
tool.
what if there's something in the smithy area that might be another weapon of sorts?
I look over at Nina. I was like, you have a Glock.
I do what?
You have a Glock. You really need to know a weapon?
What's a Glock?
Oh, you never met Mayweather, have you?
Dude, I'm trying not to break the lore. I'm
All
trying my
right,
best.
all
not
right.
to
With
break the
that
lore.
roll, I need you roll 2 20s on the table, Jules.
The naughty roll.
Do a 9.
So you get 1 point of assimilation.
Cool.
What does that mean?
We'll find out at some point, maybe.
You notice as you say that you get a massive headache, worse than you've ever had when you were drinking, and then it subsides almost instantly.
Then I just kind of like hold my head in one of my hands, and I'm just like, I thought I started hearing voices again.
You okay?
I look over at Ragnar. Me okay, as long as you okay.
Ragnar, okay.
I nod my head to Ragnar.
Maybe we do check these places real quick, since here. Never know, maybe information or tools to help. Since sounds dangerous at windmill.
Yes.
At that point I just nod my head yes.
All right. So then, which one are you guys wanting to check?
The closest one is the smithy.
Yeah, I believe the closest one is Smithy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we can check that.
So as you guys walk closer toward, you hear the banging of the metal getting louder, and you hear some slight swearing. Fuck! Bang! Bang! Ah, shit! Bang! Bang!
I walk in. You okay?
As you walk in, you recognize someone that looks quite similar to someone that is traveling with you right now, except his white, instead of being on the left side of his head, it's on the right side of his head. He has some white in his beard. You see he's wearing a blacksmith type apron, and he's covered in what looks like to be literal like iron shavings that looks like some have melted into his skin from his working. But his voice is also rougher. He's like, "Yeah, I'm just working out some kinks out of the sword," and you hear the sword say, "I like feet." Shut up! Bing.
Ooh,
It's a king sword. Ah, damn.
that sword sounds perfectly fine. That is a beautiful sword.
No, you
I
don't
like feet.
understand. It doesn't stop. Harder. Shut up! Ding!
I like feet.
Upon hearing that, Iriko's eyes glow very brightly. He's just like,
Oh,
I
man.
want.
I just said so quickly. I like feet.
I,
Shut up.
I will take sword off hand.
Dude said I like feet so quickly. Shut up.
You reach over to try to do it. He points the sword at you. He's like, "Careful, because this sword is a pain
me.
in my ass. I've been
I
commissioned,
think
I've been commissioned by someone to try to fix it. And yeah. If you want to steal it, you can. But I'm letting you guys know that it's obsession. Little Joe, shut up. It has
did you say blowjobs?
yes. It's really annoying, but
I
it's
like
a
feet.
really good sword.
I like kinky sword.
No, you don't.
Uh,
I like feet.
kinky
God.
sword? You want come with Ragnar and we do
Yeah.
kinky things together.
You hear the sword
Give me
say
that butt.
always. You hear the sword say always come, never stop.
Yes,
You hear Iriko's
always
yell out
come,
from
never
back.
stop.
Nina's not happy.
And I reach up my hand and as in like you give sword now, please.
Well, you need to pay for it because I was going to give it to the guy who commissioned it, but this sword I've been working on it for about 3 months now. Yeah, work me. Shut up! Ting! Fucking piece of shit. Yes, I like it. No! Ting!
Yes, call me dirty names.
What was sword supposed to be?
Well, it was originally supposed to be just a mithril sword that was able to cut through the objects that would like stop us like through different barricades, chains, stuff like that. It was more of a basic sword, but the person wanted it upgraded. However, the no, not dumb people. The
Yes,
dumb
me.
motherfucker cursed it, and the person said that they wanted the kinks worked out of them, but they worked the kinks into them, and now I'm trying to fix it.
Yeah,
I
fix me,
don't
daddy.
think it needs fixed. Sword perfect way it is.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. My headphones about to die, but like this is the funniest shit I've ever heard.
How much for kinky sword?
I don't know, 5 gold.
Oh, here. And I toss him 5 gold.
Iriko's.
What about Iroquois?
Hello. There you go. You're here, bro.
What'd you say,
Here you
Jules?
know.
That's weird.
Yeah, what's up, Jules?
I just cut out completely where I could hear you guys, but I couldn't speak.
Yeah, it's happened to me before. You're good, man. I like fate. Shut up, bitch.
That's not what I meant to do. Fuck.
He left the entire thing. Hold on. Let's wait for Iroquois to get back in.
I can hear him.
No. He's out of the game. Like his player thing's missing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just kicked me completely out randomly.
Do I need to reinvite you?
Do you have an open link inside the Discord?
Yeah, I have a link.
Yeah, there should be one in there. That's kind of fucked up, though. You're just gonna buy this kinky ass this sword that likes kinks.
Yeah.
This cursed sword that likes.
There you
Darling, please, darling, please, I beg you, don't buy this sword.
Equals just kind of looks at Ragnar and go, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it.
I already bought it.
He already
I handed him. I handed him 5 gold. I take the sword.
God.
I then look at the blacksmith and like, do you have a second one?
go. Well, I got one similar, but it's just a Damascus sword,
Oh, pull it out, please.
which it doesn't really help because the sword doesn't get hurt. It's made of adamantium, so it doesn't really help it. But that one's not for sale. That one's not for sale.
You want to tell me the stats for this sword so I can write it down?
I will have to tell you later.
Okay.
He didn't think you were gonna actually take it. That's the damn thing. He didn't think you were actually gonna take it.
I
So
go,
you got-
oh,
so you
why
got
do
mixed
you-
it up.
Clearly, Viral does not know me that well.
Well, I mean, you
well,
had
didn't
two.
think
You
that I
had
would want
two
it.
good weapons. You know.
Yeah, but pink sword doesn't mean I'm gonna use it. It depends on what the stats are. But
Yeah.
I had to have it
Okay, that's fair.
just for
Uh,
the memes.
Okay.
I would like to ask. Do you guys hear me still?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to ask the blacksmith where is that sold at? Since he's not willing to say it, I'll
And
just like
and
look
just so
at
you
it.
know, he hasn't seen you yet, Nina, because there's a Ragnar and Iroquois that heard King's sword, and they're blocking the path, so he doesn't see you looking like his as the person you are.
I got that. I kind of figured that.
Yeah, they were so excited about the King's sword, you sort of got pushed out of the way. He's like, well, I buried it in a cave, because as much as I don't want to, I decided to put it out of its misery. But you can't, break it because they had adamantium, so I locked it in a cave.
Where is this cave at?
Well, he sits there and thinks for a second. I don't remember. You might need to go ask my brother.
Which one?
Reginald the First.
Where's he at? As I'm asking these questions, I like to look him up and down and see if he's like has any money on him, is there any valuables that he has knew him or anything like that.
So on this person, you don't see any real valuables, but besides the King's sword and everything, you do notice that there's like a bunch of different weaponry on the wall. Some having slight glows to them, but nothing that's sticking out too much to you. I mean, it's pretty much an abandoned town. You don't see anything too crazy.
The weapons are glowing on the walls. What are they?
You see a combination of short axes, a mace. You see one that's glowing a lot better, but it's not a weapon. For some reason, it's what looks like to be a metal stringed instrument that has a circle and has 3 strings going up the handle.
Anything there that Equals thinks he can potentially smuggle out?
From where he is located to where you are, you don't really notice anything that you can easily take without having to walk across the room past him.
Okay.
He said,
And
well,
then,
he stops for a second as you're doing that. He's like, I don't remember where Reggie the First is. Weird. How long have I been smithing here? You see pure confusion in his head, his eyes, and then you see it go back to normal. He's like, anyway, um, so I'm glad you guys took the King's Sword away, but now I need to find a new project. You guys have anything you guys need me to make?
Second king sold.
He looks at you. No.
Alright,
Uh,
a second
Nino-
kinkier sword.
Nina will drop the visage. Say, excuse me, boys. Can I come in, please?
Oh, sorry. I moved.
Reginald will, well not Reginald, Vehicles will make his way before the window shop.
And then I will come in.
Are you as Nina or
Hello.
are you as?
I'm as Nina. I dropped everything.
Gotcha. He looks at you. He's like, "Hello. You seem to be with these two, but I'm pretty sure I heard you mention you did not want them to buy the King's Sword. I'm glad someone likes to be a
didn't, but
voice of reason."
I didn't, but I can't stop. Anywho, do you happen to know how to work on one of these? And I pull out the gun.
He looks at it for a second. As much as
he
I
looks at it, I would like to steal something off the wall.
okay, roll ahead. A sleight of hand.
Preferably something that I think that won't set off an alarm. That's magical.
Gotcha.
Okay. Sleight of hand.
Yep.
That is a 18 plus a 11, so that is a 29.
So as you notice, as you're trying to pull each one off, you find that they're like super glued to the wall, except for one item, and that's that stringed instrument I mentioned.
I would like to grab it and shove it into my bag of holding.
Congratulations, you got a metal banjo.
Sweet.
A magical metal banjo. So as he's looking at it, he's like, well, I'm going to be honest. I don't even know what that is. But if anyone does know, it would be Reginald the First. He's been around the longest. He's been around for about 2 decades longer than us.
2 decades.
Yeah.
Are you guys human?
He stops and thinks for a second. I'm not sure. He just pauses for a second. How long have I been around?
Can I roll insight?
Yes.
Can I also roll insight?
Yes.
I also want to roll insight.
I want to hear this score.
Okay.
19 for me.
Okay.
I got a nat 20 plus 7, so
Nerd.
27.
And he's gonna say, "Oh no, I counted wrong. It was a 26."
I got a 16.
Oh, I got a nat 20 plus 7, so.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is that I messed up the 7. It's supposed to be a 6, so 26. Like what you
No, I
normally
have it
do,
pulled up.
Jules.
I actually have it pulled up.
Okay. So as you guys are inciting to see, he is actually genuinely confused. He does not remember. Every question you ask him, it seems like his memories are either have never existed about that, or he was forced to forget them. You see his eyes go from very cloudy to turning back to normal, and he's like, so anyway, besides the King's Sword, was there anything else you guys were interested in?
Carl, are
That's
you
just
doing
fine.
what I think you're doing?
Probably.
It's not him, it's me. My PlayStation. If that's what you're asking.
No.
like,
What's going on? I asked Farrell if he's doing what I think he's doing.
oh yeah, he definitely is. I already figured
Okay.
that out a long time ago.
So I thought that too, and I didn't want to say anything, but no, I can't not say anything.
We're all of one mind.
Nice. I'm excited for this.
Oh, that
I'm scared.
There's Jules saying Carl that kills people.
Yep. Because that is what happens here.
He's like, well,
Assuming I'm thinking the right thing.
You're thinking the right thing. You don't worry about it. Don't think too hard.
he's like, well, if you guys don't have
Kind of a
anything,
rude thing to say to freaking Ragnar. Don't think too hard, Ragnar.
Oh,
No, I was speaking out of character.
yeah, out of character, out of character. Yeah, that was. I knew that was whenever Panda said viral, I knew it was out of character. So he looks at you guys. He's like, well, if there's anything else you guys needed or anything, don't be afraid to swing on in. But do let me know if you hear from one of my brothers. You know, I haven't talked to them for a little bit. They never come around as much as they used to.
your brother, and I knowing full well what he looks like.
They look sort of like me, except sometimes one has no beard, another one has like a white stripe in his head. The other one has like a massive scar going from his eyeball all the way down to his left nipple, specifically the left nipple. Um,
Just one. I'm gonna do just one of your brother looks like this and turn into the father.
he looks at you in utter shock. He's like, "Yes, that does."
He's not that far from here. You know that, right?
Is he? I
Yeah,
want,
he's right. He's literally right in the church down the street.
huh? I wonder why he has never came and visited me.
Yeah, he said you smell like cheese.
All the brothers smell like cheese in one way. We're just different flavors of cheese.
No, he said you specifically smell like moldy cheese. Like you
This
have the
one?
worst smell of any brother.
Roll
I'm sorry to tell you that.
for deception.
Oh god. Should just get my mouth shut.
That's
That's
what
a
you do.
1. Because like I rolled a 2, -1 to it.
Oh no.
Iracles cannot lie. To save his life.
Iroquois cannot lie. The man looks at you, looks at the other two, looks at you, and he says, I don't think so, but I understand that. He might have mistaken me, my smell, for you, because you smelled so bad I could smell you down by the river.
Damn.
I just immediately nod my head and like, that's reasonable. Even though I just recently took a bath against my will.
Yeah, because you got thrown in the water.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Unless there's something you want to buy, then I hope you guys have a wonderful adventure. You may see us at the town square later.
Cool. We'll look forward to that.
Pray tell, have fun. Good luck, and don't get killed by Snaggletooth.
Like, has anybody ever noticed?
Thanks for the sword.
He looks at you like, yeah, you're welcome. One less thing I gotta
Yeah.
deal with.
And then I caress the sword, being like, I like feet too.
I like feet. Nina just looks down at the boot she's wearing. Huh. Should I let these
And then-
puppies breathe?
I just
Let the
want to like
dogs out.
talk to the sword, see what all kinks the sword likes.
Oh, Kings, piss on me.
We gonna get along just fine. Best friend.
Best friend's a kink sword.
Iracles just kind of looks sad. He looks like he wanted the king stolen.
As soon as Iroquois catches up to Ragnar will tell Iroquois he share King Sword with you sometimes.
Iracles brightens up immediately. He goes, Ragnar, you became best friend.
You hear the sword say, threesome.
Yes, yes.
Nina's just
Ragnar's just
shaking.
bopping his head. Well, not Ragnar. Iracles is just bopping his head in agreement. He's like, yes.
Nina's like, oh dear God.
Here, Iroquois, hold sword with me. Put hand in my hand around sword hilt, and
I
let's
do.
just walk together.
I do that immediately. And while I'm holding the sword with Ragnar, I like to tickle it slightly.
Hee hee hee.
And I'm just caressing it with my other hand.
God.
For what it's worth, Hanger, I'm sorry.
I come back to this.
You see, as Nina comes back out the door, you would just see vehicles literally lick the blade.
Roll.
Does blade taste good?
I was about to say, roll a 20 for me.
17.
So the blade tastes like chocolate frogs.
I tasted worse.
What is a chocolate frog?
A frog covered in chocolate.
Do you wanna build a snowman?
I don't know.
Come on, let's go play. I never see you anymore.
Oh, I can't help it.
Okay.
It's like
Hold up, hold up.
we used to be best buddies, and now we're not. I wish you would tell me why.
I'm an annoying rival. Sorry, guys.
Let's head to the windmill, please, or lighthouse. One of
No, we checked this building out.
Okay.
Okay, check building out.
This building out.
Yeah, God.
You
God,
Oh
I
wait,
like to
we
come
we
up.
have to be like this. I'm on this side of you, cause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you guys notice as you go to the door, it looks like it's completely chained up. You see a lock on it, but it looks like a normal keyhole. You see painted what looks like red type of substance. Go away. But you see that even if the house looks like it's torn down or stuff, the door looks really strong.
I would like to pick the lock on the.
Oh, I was about to say I'd like to use a strength check to break the lock.
Oh. I feel like Yurikos would step to the side and just look at Ragnar like, please, you force.
Okay, I'd like to try to break the rocks, or the lock.
Okay. How are you
is
gonna
it
break
just-
it? Fist, weapon, what?
Yeah, we
Brute
try to-
strength.
Strength,
Well,
okay.
the trailer.
I would have tried to pull, because I'm assuming it's like a lock where it's got like the base and then the arms that go into it. I'd like to pull it apart.
Okay.
Did we check the phallus? See if it unlocked anything? Or...
Is it a straight roll? Am I adding the modifier? What?
Right now it's just a straight roll.
Well, I rolled straight roll of an 18.
So you managed to
If I-
pull on the lock. The lock looked like it broke, but the door isn't opening.
I broke lock. Door no open.
So I would kind of look to the king, so I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, my love, and I let go of it, just long enough to pull out the stone penis.
You hear him whisper, "Yes, denial play."
Yeah, denial play. What the fuck? Nina's just cringing at every word this sword says.
I'm holding the stone penis in front of the door.
As you manage to
thing
pull
has-
out the stone penis, you see it's not glowing at all. It hasn't reacted at all.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Making him do
He's
jumping
doing
jacks.
jumping jacks.
As I'm doing that, yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to hit the door with the king's sword.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
I don't know what I add to it because you don't have fucking stats for a sword that you put into your game.
what kind of
Just
sword
roll.
is it?
Just roll the hit. It's a long sword.
So add your strength.
I'm just gonna add my normal hit.
Yeah, a long sword. Add your normal strength to hit. Like this is me. I play long sword with barbarians. It's
24.
normal. Yeah.
All right. The sword goes through the door as if cutting butter, but you see the door, even with the gash through it, is still standing.
I'm still
Does
standing.
the sword say anything as it slices through this door like butter?
At this second, it does not.
Oh, well, at the King's Sword and I will smack it. I'll smack the pommel and I'll be like, Sladdle, bitch.
King's Sword doesn't do anything. It just mad.
I look at Ragnar and I go, that's
Can I-
sword.
Can I put my head through the door to see if it's real?
You put your head through the door, and you see that you're able to look inside the building.
Door's fake. The whole walls is fake.
As
I
you
just go
look,
in, I just walk through.
as you go into it, you see that who has dark vision.
I
Uh,
have
most
dark
of us do.
vision.
I think we all do.
Okay, just so I make sure if I'm describing
You
it.
are blinded by brilliant light.
Yeah, can
I've
you
been waiting to
imagine?
do that in a DD campaign for so fucking long, man.
Flashbang.
Oh, I don't have dark vision.
Everyone has
I
so
don't-
much-
I don't have dark vision.
Okay,
Cool.
Okay.
so you manage to look in. You manage to see that there are two different beds in there. You see a bunch of notes written beside the beds, thrown haphazardly. You notice that the beds are one's completely broken. The other one looks like to still be in decent shape, but there's blankets still cover them both, going all the way down to the floor, as if someone just threw it to the side of the bed as they got out. You notice that as you're walking in, you see what looks like a small kitchen thing with like a wooden bowl that may be a sink, but you don't notice, of course, any bathrooms or anything because for obvious reason. It just looks like a normal dwelling, nothing too crazy.
Okay, we go windmill now.
Yeah, we go to windmill.
Eagles would actually also like to walk that door.
As you walk in the door, you see the similar thing, but go ahead and roll for remembrance.
So just roll like a d20.
Roll a d20 for me.
9.
For you, you don't remember anything in this room.
I would like to examine the room for any sort of like valuable
Go ahead and
or
roll.
anything that stands out to me. Investigation, I'm guessing.
Yep.
That is a 16.
So you notice that where the papers were, that underneath the one bed that's not falling apart, that part of the blanket looks like it's protruding out as if something may have been underneath of it.
I would like to bit and check it out.
So as you move the blanket, you notice there's a box that has a tiny lock onto it that that doesn't really have anything written, but it's like an old-fashioned metal box that looks like if it was used in military encampments to keep valuable stuff or information kept away. And you see it's not just one lock, you see it's a three-prong locking mechanism, like 3 different locks on the box itself.
Okay, so it's a box with 3 locks. Is like the box attached to the ground or anything?
No, you're able to pull the box out with no problem.
I would like to pull out the box and I will like to not stick it in my bag of holding, just in case. And I would like to like shove it somewhere on my body, like almost strap it to my back almost.
Okay.
Like- Muffle my clothes around a little bit to make it look like it's like just like hidden, you know?
Okay. So you managed to hide the box among your person.
Okay, and then I'll like to walk out of the room. I'm like, yep, nothing.
Okay. As you guys step out the windmill out there, you look at the windmill and you notice that the windmill that was facing you above is now on the ground as the blade is like clipping through the floor. Like you see the blade going through the floor as it spins in a circle.
Again, I imagine Yukos walks out and he doesn't see it at first because
Yep.
it's his blind side. And then Dawn's over and goes, ah!
I don't think windmill supposed to do that.
No, windmill
I
not
nod at
supposed to do that.
Ragwall and I'll like to like pick up a walk and use my sling and follow a walk at the Windmill. I want to like I'm aiming specifically for like the blades.
All right, roll to hit.
14 plus 9, 23.
The rock hits the blade of the windmill and just bounces off of it. Still spinning.
I count. I'm like, oh, it's actually there.
Yeah. Check to see if the phallus is doing anything.
I pull
Walk
out the
closer with
stone
the
dick
phallus.
and get. I'll pull out the stone dick and walk a bit closer. I'll get within like 15 feet.
As you are walking closer, you see the stone phallus is glowing brighter, but it's not just brighter. The blue in it is getting a darker color.
I go. The stone dick may be about to come.
Oh. We need to make this stone dick come real hard.
Oh God. Fuck.
You hear the sword say, "Yeah, make it come."
I know
This-
that's sold. Isn't that right,
Sword
Mel?
dick. Stone dick clearly want windmill. We go windmill.
Don't
Yes.
we go windmill.
Shove it in.
As you guys walk closer to said windmill, you'll see that the blade starts slowly climbing up the windmill and then turn back around to face out to the ocean.
No.
And where the
no.
blade was, you actually see a door that looks like it's sealed shut.
The door at the butt is the butt. Door at the butt.
Yep, where you guys are coming from.
Oh God.
Yukos will walk right up next to that door, and he'll like to look to see. He'll like to examine the door.
You notice that the door doesn't have anything that looks like anything can be fit into, but you notice a big old knocker on it that has the face of someone that you guys are completely familiar with that may have got you guys stuck into the situation.
So it looks like
the
Wizard
old
Tim.
man.
It is Wizard Tim.
I will like
Oh.
to take the stone dick and try like does Wizard Tim like mouth is open?
It is not. He is holding the
Oh.
knocker he's holding the knocker handle inside the his knocker handle's inside of his teeth.
Okay. I would like to examine the stone dick and see if it's strong enough for me to reasonably lightly cock slap Wizard Tim with it.
As you examine the dick, you notice it's actually very fragile and that the first use of it might be its last use.
I go, oh damn, I can't cock slap this fucking thing.
Just
I
put it
look
in
over at Ragnar, I'm like, Ragnar,
Just-
would you like to do that?
Just put it in his mouth.
It doesn't have an open mouth, it has a knocker inside of it.
Oh, putting in his mouth.
This is the master who trapped us in here. Alright, he deserves to be cock slapped.
I think Ragnar gets hard for that.
Banda?
Hmm.
Did you hear what they said?
No. I
They-
had to.
We're asking you if you'd be willing to cock slap the Wizard Tim knuckle.
Oh, yeah.
You need help getting hard, or you got it.
I don't need to be hard to cock slap somebody.
So are you gonna do this?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Cock slapping him.
100%. Not no hesitation. Oh
No
yeah, no.
hesitation.
Okay, so
Yeah, no, sorry. I had a bunch of like notifications come up and it distracted me.
you're fine. You walk up to the door and you cock slap it, but as you cock slap it, you slap the Wizard Tim, but then you notice that the knocker actually lifts up and you hear it go "Tuk, tuk, tuk." As if with you cock slapping it initiated the knocking sequence.
I look back at Nina and I'm like, see? See? Good job, Ragnar. Good job.
I don't have a
Thank
cock,
you.
so I can't do that.
You can tit slap it.
But yeah, but I think he would like that, so I'm not going.
So as you guys do,
well-
as you guys hear the door knocking, you see it open up into a room that as of this second looks completely dark. Even for the people with night vision, it looks dark.
I put a globules of light above us.
All right, so you put the global light above you guys, but you guys are not inside yet, so it still looks dark.
Iroquois, stick dick in it.
I kind of look at the dick and look at the room with like pitch blackness, and I go, "Ah, fuck it," and I'll just fully charge in there with the dick.
So as you guys go into, hold on. Oop. So as you guys fully go into the thing,
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm just the one wanting full
yeah,
head it.
yeah. As you guys
And
go,
there with the dick.
yeah, as you guys go into it, you actually see lanterns, a blue flame start to light up, whoosh, 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 start lighting up the room. You guys notice as you guys are entering the room, you see magic runes all over the inside of the building. You see a bunch of decorative, and right in the center, a statue that's about 4 times the size of each of you, standing there of Wizard Tim, flexing his muscles, holding a book in his left hand and a scepter in the right hand. You notice his hat is leaning back and his abs are just what would be looking like glistening because he casts magic to make it glisten, even as a marble statue. As you
And
get,
I look back over at Ragnar. I'm like, I look back through the door back at Ragnar. I'm like, we need
no,
your dick again.
I would have followed in behind you. I was just waiting for you to move in, because I would come in directly behind you.
what are you doing, Hangry?
Yeah, I guess I'm following the boys in.
Okay. So, shit.
Okay.
There's just white all over my screen.
Yep. So as you guys go in, you not only notice that, you notice that there's a stairwell heading up, sort of like a spiral over to the right. You notice that there's you notice on the far side where Wizard Tim is, you see that there's like a a stone wall type thing that has a bunch of words written on it, but you guys actually are not able to read what it says. But you guys notice
Jules,
the
you
magic.
gonna move Iroquois in here?
You guys actually feel like the heavy magic. He's fucking doing things in my chat.
Actually, I'm not in your chat right now.
You did jumping jacks just a second ago, fuckface. You can't.
That was like I saw 2 minutes ago.
He
Before I
did?
decided we went into the room with the dick.
Oh, okay.
He is correct, because I have your chat up and I was
Okay.
watching it.
That's my bad. I haven't had a chance to look at it. I was setting up some stuff. And getting popcorn.
Oh. Iroquois, what you want my dick for?
I point at Whistle Tim. I'm like, he needs slapped.
Oh, okay. And then I dick slap Wizard Tim. No hesitation.
Roll to hit.
Do I add what I normally add to hit, or?
Your melee.
Oh,
I'm guessing you're melee.
26.
that is a miss.
Huh.
Hold on, I gotta get back. As you try to dick slap this statue, you feel your dick get stuck against it and then launch back by magic.
Iroquois statue weird. It pushed dick away.
It repelled dick. Hold up, tiny dick.
I just kind of stare back at the statue and I'm like, God, so Tim needed dick slap.
Hold up, tiny dick. Maybe the tiny dick will work.
Is this Whistle Tim like clothed or is he nude? And if he's nude, it seems
It's
is he
all
missing his...
his only thing that is nude on him is his chest is barren.
I hold up the dick and just kind of walk around it.
You notice that actually, as you walked into the building, the magic around the dick had vanished.
Really? So we're supposed to Dick cock slap the door. Well, Ragnar fall up there stairs and just did it.
I'm confused.
I think we're supposed to cock slap the door with the plastic stone thing, but you doing it bypass the door as well.
Is that what was supposed to happen, Viral?
I will not say anything until it is time to say things.
Oh,
So, as you guys are going, you guys notice, like I said, the scripture, the stairs going up the stairs, and to the right.
Stairs going up the stairs.
Yep, stairs going up the stairs. You know specifically, actually, you see what you think is an illusion of a pair of stairs with feet gesturing you guys up to walk up the stairs. And it walks up the set of stairs.
what kind of feet were they?
Stair feet.
Yeah, there were stair feet.
Stair feet. My worst nightmare. Nina will check for traps, investigate. What'd you say?
1 second. Okay, so like I said, you guys notice it says stairs, sort of like a Mickey Mouse style. Has like the Mickey Mouse clown shoes walking up the stairs.
Mickey Mouse. Do they look like something Tim would wear?
No.
You want to check upstairs, guys?
I would like to examine, see if there's anything else in here.
Yeah.
Well,
I would also like to check for traps.
Gotcha. Go ahead and do your guys' rolls. Both are obviously.
Five.
You got what?
A 5.
Gotcha.
Investigation,
An
isn't it?
8.
Yep.
I rolled an 8.
So by what you guys have noticed, you guys notice a lot of magic in the air, but it does not seem to be anything that could be considered harmful for you guys at this moment.
I just kind of look at Nina and shrug.
Same. Just walk up the stairs.
I need you guys on the table separately. Roll 3d20 for me.
Dear God.
All of us, or
Separately.
just those two?
Are you walking up the stairs?
No.
Okay, then those two.
I would like to let Nina walk up to the stairs first.
I hate you. I rolled a
Here
5, a
goes
5, and I rolled a 5, a 5, and an 11.
Here goes it being very gentlemanlike.
Okay, so
I'm pretty sure he said on the table.
yeah, no, that's what.
Yeah,
I saw it.
Oh,
8, 2,
I did.
8.
Oh, jeez. So
For some reason, I didn't see Hangry's.
So as Nina walks up the stairs, you notice Nina's actually walking back down the stairs.
What?
Yeah, literally, as you walk up the stairs
you
and they
doing?
lose sight of you, you actually are walking back down the stairs.
I thought I
Yeah,
just
what-
went up the stairs.
The fuck you doing, Nia?
I would like to turn around and try to go back up the stairs.
So as you walk up the stairs again, you actually are walking through the front door. You open the front door and go in.
Oh, shut your Mickey Mouse ass. Shut this Scooby Doo bullshit ass up.
I'll look behind me and just see that Nina just did that. I go.
I walk out the door.
You walk out the door and you actually end up back in the door, but you're walking on your hands.
What the fuck?
Iwakos would like to walk over to Ragnar and talk to the King Sword and be like, "What's going on?"
Confusion play.
And I've just been like, while you guys are doing that, I've just been standing here the whole time, just like caressing the king's sword.
Yeah, somebody please stop me from doing whatever. I would like to try to get on my feet, like stand up.
You managed to stand up with no problems.
Is there any way I can roll out of this, whatever is happening?
I don't know. If you walk up the stairs, you'll find out.
Try to walk upstairs again.
Roll 3 20s.
God. I rolled 8,
Okay.
5, a 14, and a 16.
Okay, so you walk up the stairs, and as you walk up the stairs, they both notice in the lobby that there is another set of stairs that show upside down, and that you're actually walking on the ceiling on those stairs.
Hello.
I'll just kind of stare up at Nina, but like, King Sword.
Do I, do
I'm
I see them?
scared.
Yeah, you see them.
I was getting ready to say I was waiting till you were done, and I was gonna be like, King Sword, I'm scared.
You-
I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna
Me and
walk back.
Ragnar said that at the exact same time.
Yeah.
I'm holding on to the King Sword.
I'm gonna walk back up the stairs.
So this time, as you walk up the stairs, you actually make it to the next floor. So as you go to the next floor, you notice that it pretty much levels itself out. You notice that inside the room, you see 2 levers, a monitor, like what looks like to be a screen that sort of has like flashing images in front of it, a lever on the left of it, a lever on the right on it. You see 2 buttons that look like you'd be stood on, and then you see a little sign underneath it that says, "Do it."
I would say I made it up here. There's some strange levers. Just get up here.
I look. I look away from the King Sword to look into Ragnar. I was like, should we try Ragnar?
Ragnar, no, Ragnar, stay.
I yelled back at Nina. I'm like, no, we're not coming. King Sword needs our attention.
Can I see what this thing means when it says just do it?
Yep. As you touch the sign, you actually notice that your bag starts, the bag that you fit certain papers in starts to heat up.
What the fuck? I try to take the papers out of it.
You manage to take the papers out of it, and you notice that each paper says something different. They all travel to a location on each one of them. The one on the first, the one that has the step to the left says caves. The right one says beach. The left one says secret tunnel. And the right one says do not pull.
Tunnel.
So the left one says cave.
Left step one says cave. Right step one says docks. Left tra- left pull down says secret tunnel. Right one says do not pull.
Okay, so I'll do the left pull down.
You pull the left down. You hear a bunch of noises, and you see the set of stairs rotate. And you guys actually see the stairs rotate as well. And you see the set of stairs start to appear. Hold on. I need this one. I need this. Give me this. You see a set of stairs appear as if they're going down, and you have a stairwell that's leaned down toward that location.
Equals will yell up to Nina, but like, King Sword told me that you're a little bitch, and that we have a new staircase down here.
So you're a little bit.
And then I look at Iroquois, and I'm like, Iroquois, how about we show King Sword our feet?
I look back at Ragnar and go, yes!
King Sword's like, no feet
I
me.
Oh, okay, never mind. King Sword not in mood for feet now.
Ragnar just looks, not Ragnar, Equals just looks so disappointed. He's kind of like mooping now.
Iroquois, you can show Ragnar your feet.
I look at Ragnar, I go, it's not the same.
I know. King Sword, what mood you in?
Let's go back to Hangry real quick.
Yeah, I already knew like they weren't gonna do anything. It was like so they said down there that the thing is opened up.
Yes.
I will. Is there a way for me to get down there from up here?
Yes. The stairs.
I will follow the stairs down. Yes.
Roll a charisma saving throw.
A charisma saving throw.
Yep.
God. Well, I'm doing everything. That's a natural one.
Something pulls you mentally. In your head, you hear, pull the right lever. You feel almost compelled to pull the right lever. Like almost like a drawing force that you feel like your life would not be fulfilled unless you pulled this right lever.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
The one that
Why is it
says
always me?
do not pull.
Why is it always me? It's always me. Well, they're just talking about kink swords and shit. I'm upstairs doing work, and then I get killed for it. I pull the right lever.
So you feel magical substance around you and you actually vanish. You end up appearing in. Hold on. Is this place I want you to teleport to? Yes. You end up getting teleport. Where'd you go? There you are.
Wherever you moving me, I don't know.
Yep. You end up actually getting teleport. Oh, I don't have this locked down. That's why it's zooming. You get teleport to the base of the stairs of what looks like to be a very forgotten, like sort of like a runic thing. You see in the very center of the room, see a bunch of runic teleporters, and you see every 3 sections, you see different Wizard Tim statues. You see one with a sword, one with a shield, one with a staff, one with a bow, one with a sword and a shield, and one with something that's called a hoop pack.
Fuck's a hoop pack.
It will look very familiar because Yuriko's carrying
Yeah,
it.
it looks very familiar to you because the same weapon that Iroquois carries. And just so you know, Hangry, a hoop pack is a spear that has it where it's like a slingshot is attached to the top of it. You notice that right in the center, around here, that there's paperwork, stacks and stacks of paperwork. That even from this distance, you can feel that there's magic among it. And on this side, you guys feel that the magic around you starts shaking and shimmering as if the magic got sucked away somewhere. And you don't feel as much magic. However, the penis, the stone phallus object you have, starts glowing super dark blue, almost to black.
I would like to hold up the penis and poot in circles.
So as you guys go around in circles, you guys notice that it's starting to point toward the staircase.
I look over at Ragnar, I go, do we follow the penis?
We follow penis.
Follow penis, okay. And I would like to head to the staircase, whichever one it was actually pointing at.
This one
And
here.
I'm following Iroquois.
Okay. Now I would then like to get to the top of the staircase, and I'll pull the penis down the staircase, up the staircase, into the side of the staircase.
You notice
Where
the
does the glow brightest?
downward.
Okay. I would like to take. I would look back at Ragnar. I go, do we go down Doc Spooky steps?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll walk down the Doc Spooky steps, holding the penis aloft.
So,
and I follow directly behind.
so as you guys start walking down the dark, spooky steps, you feel that this darkness is not letting up.
I would like to state that while I am walking behind Iroquois, my hand is on his shoulder.
Okay.
I would like to also state I'm holding onto the penis with one hand and the kink sword with the other hand at the same time.
Oh yeah, I would also be holding on to the kink sword. We're still hand in hand on the kink sword, but my other hand's on Iroquois' shoulder.
So,
Now,
so as you guys, if anyone has my stream up, can you guys pull it away? I need to make some real quick. I forgot to make.
I don't.
Yeah.
So,
hold
at-
on.
Okay, so as you guys go down
oh
to
wow, that's cool. I don't have your stream up. I'm just
Yeah, I
being
know.
a dick.
so as you guys go down the stairs, you guys will notice that the darkness is not letting up, but as it gets closer and closer, you guys notice that the walls are getting tighter and tighter in, sort of make it to where you guys have to do a single file.
I mean, we were already walking
Yeah.
single file.
Yeah, but it makes it to where it's like even tighter to where you guys sort of have to almost put King's Sword in front of you because of how close it's starting to get.
Oh no, King Sword would be in front of me, but behind Iroquois. He'd be. I'm assuming Iroquois. You've got
I'm
like your
giving
hand
King Sword,
behind
yeah.
you.
Yeah, I'm giving
behind your
King
back.
Sword a reach around.
Yeah, so you're reaching around your back. It's between you and me, and we're just like, yeah.
So as you guys do that, roll a dexterity check, Jules.
24.
So as you notice, you're able to feel that there was a wall right in front of you.
Cool. I stopped before I hit the wall.
Yep. As you guys do, you guys are feeling like you touch the wall and there hasn't been really anything else. You guys could just tell it's a wall. You really can't tell anything else. You notice it's a wall.
Can I tell if this darkness is magical darkness or
It-
just
it-
regular darkness?
It is magical darkness.
And
but-
I can just tell there's normally a wall.
Yes. Well, as of right now, it's normally a wall. By what you can tell without checking, it is a normal wall. Are you gonna do anything else?
I mean, I'm checking the wall out.
Gotcha. Roll for investigation with disadvantage.
Oh, you have a minus to this, man.
Yep. I mean,
Oh
it's
my
about,
fucking god. At 20s for both.
I am going to need to see a picture.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Like, do you really blame me?
No, I do not blame you at all. It's kind of hard to tell that yellow one. The orange one, I'll get real close to it.
That's fine.
Then I'll take one from further away.
Where did these go?
There you go, bud.
Give me 1 sec. Okay, so that's where they are. Okay. Don't worry, guys. You can be prepared too, just like your DM. For every
used to this
possible
by now, man.
scenario. What?
I'm used to this by now. How often I have to do this?
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. So as you are feeling up against the wall, okay, yeah, I believe you. I see it. As you feel up against the wall, you notice that there is a recess into this wall that is oddly familiar type hole. The hall, you
Like the dick
notice.
will fit that inside. Hello?
What's up?
Huh?
I can't. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
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 Okay. I just cut the fuck out.
So what did you say?
I asked, does it look like the dick will fit inside?
Well, obviously it doesn't look like it will fit because you can't see.
Does it feel like it would fit? I've been holding on to this dick for a while now. I imagine I know its dimensions pretty well.
It feels like it possibly could fit.
I look back, I kind of call off my shoulder at Ragnar. I'm like, should I shove dick in the hole?
Stop dick in hole, yes.
Okay. You feel a belt buckle get undone and my pants drop. I shove my regular dick in the hole.
So as you stick your regular dick in the hole, you feel magic bind you by the hip, keeping you in place. As you feel the stairs start to move, moving you and your dick down as if you're going down the stairwell. Hangry, on your side, you see over here a stairwell slowly descending from the sky where there's like a stone wall type thing. And you notice that there is an Iroquois with his dick stuck in said wall. And then these two coming down what looks like to be a slow magical stairway that appears right about here.
Full disappointment in my eyes as I sit there.
You-
Wait,
I'm
oh,
holding this stone dick too in my hand.
Yeah.
I just look over at me and I'm like, what's up?
uh, how big is Iroquois' dick? How well does it fit into this hole?
It fits well enough that it mistakes it.
it's small.
It matches similarly.
Next. 6 inches. There you go. I rolled on the table.
It is a similar size to the stone penis that you guys are holding in your hand.
I look at Iroquois.
You can't.
Mine's better.
Yeah, I mean, look at
I
Iroquois.
look back at Ragnar and I'm like, I know I'm jelly.
Yeah, mine's bigger.
So you guys notice from your angle, similar to what I described already to Hangry, you see a bunch of statues of Wizard Tim standing there holding different types of weaponry and stuff. You see in the very center where it feels like a bunch of magic is, you see a bunch of papers thrown around as if it was magical research.
I'm
I
gonna
would
be
like
honest
to
with
pull
you,
my dick away and pull
So-
my pants back up.
Wizard Tim
Hold
used-
up, pause. Jules, roll Arcana.
Arcana.
Yep.
Yeah, that's straight zeros. 12.
Your dick is still stuck into the wall.
Can I like try to sleight of hand squeeze my dick out of the wall?
You can try.
you gotta get soft.
Using my oh man.
Oh yeah, that's you for being stupid.
Yeah. No, it's still okay. I rolled a 10, so it's only a 21.
Gotcha. So even when you're trying to slide hand this out, you feel the magic that has surrounded your dick starting to tighten up and sort of clasp on it, not wanting to let it go.
Yoko just looks down and looks back at Ragnar and go, there's only one way through. And I start thrusting against the wall.
Can this be done? My headphones are about to die. We've gone deep into dick jokes. Can this?
I did not expect this to happen whenever I made the okay.
You made a flat. You,
You made a stone dick, and I kinda don't want to give it up now.
But
I
made
think
a
you
no.
forgot
I'm
in who you're dealing with.
I'm gonna rewind what I said. It lets you go.
Okay.
Please, thank God. Just thank God. My headphones are about to die, and then we're just stuck on flaccid. Just, oh.
Like
I
how?
put my dick away.
Okay. You managed to put your dick away.
And I would like to hold up the stone dick and tone in circles, and see if the dick resonates with anything.
As right now, you see the magic leave the stone dick. You don't see any reaction to anything at this moment.
Okay. I look over at Nina. I'm like, how long you been here?
I don't know. Not
How
anymore.
did you get here? Because we traveled by the power of dick. I'm just curious how you got here.
I teleported here.
I feel like Wizard Tim really liked Dick. Dick
I-
to open door, Dick to travel secret passage, Dick used for everything.
I just nod at Ragnar. I'm like, he likes the dick.
For the love of God.
All right, so as you guys are sitting there talking about the penis and whatever, you guys feel you even for the people that have never dealt with magic, you can feel that
Yep.
the magic intensity in the air is starting to get stronger, pulling more toward the center of the room.
Magic strong that way.
Now, I have a question, unrelated to anything that I am just saying. With the timing of everything, and I know Hager's head says 9. If you guys trigger something and it gets
I
into
imagine this is go. Sorry, God. Continue.
yeah, if this triggers to get into a fight, do we have the time and the ability to do a fight?
I
Well, if
imagine
it
not. with
Sounds
Henry
like
dying.
Hangry's head shuts 9. Yeah, I think we should probably end it then.
Yeah.
We
I'm
go
not
full time,
I'm
3
not
hours.
I'm not saying that there will be a fight, but that's
No,
why
no, we're done. We'll
If
fight through the whole
there's-
fight, man.
Yeah, if there's a possibility that something's gonna happen, then it's best to end it here. This seems like a good ending spot.
okay. Because I will let you guys know that you guys are about to get a bunch of very useful information that could be considered important. That's why I was mentioning, because I didn't want Hangry to miss out because his headset died.
Yeah, I think we should end it here then, for sure.
I'm fine with it. I'm tired anyways.
My brain also hurts.
But I need information on this kink sword.
Yeah.
Oh God.
The fact that you didn't get
Think-
information on it baffles me because you know me. You should have known me or Jules would have wanted it, and both of us wanted it. I just happened to get it
Varl,
first. Like,
Varl, I'm gonna be your friend. I'm gonna be your friend and say you should have saw this.
oh, okay, Viral. Why do you have that zoomed in so
It
much?
automatically
Zoom it out.
it automatically zoomed it in. I fixed it one time and it re-zoomed it in.
Weird.
What's it zooming in on?
And it shouldn't do that. I've never had an issue with.
Yeah, well, you're not me. I mean, it's a fact. Like that's what always happens with me. Ah, lock in place. Thank you. Move me here. Boop. 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 Perfect places. All right. So we are leaving off. So I will go ahead and explain something for you guys for the mechanics as we're finishing. So what Jules has acquired is a simulation point. at random times, Vladimir will show up, and there will be a special shop that is introduced to use as simulation points. There's two things. You're going to still have them, but you won't have a use for them. Like, like once you use them, you'll still have it marked as you have received a simulation point. However, if you receive too many simulation points, there is a possibility, as Vlad has mentioned at the beginning, that your original character's memory starts to either fade away or become more boisterous to try to keep a hold of of your guys' mentality.
Okay.
Sort of the premise of what I said.
Simulation points.
Yeah. So
Get
it's
rid-
good.
like-
It's good to get points because the points will give you really good stuff whenever Vlad shows up and do that. In exchange, though, too many points is bad. And Vlad will.
I'm in the foul.
It's a very fitting place since we're talking about your thing.
I mean, yeah. Just curious was all.
I mean, it's only fair since you're the first assimilation point.
Ooh, I'm a cool guy. I have a pull me off.
So, as we're finishing up, did any of you guys have any questions, queries,
No,
concerns?
I think
Except for the King's Sword. I will take care of that later.
Not pertaining to anything that's happened today, but I did have a question before we get off. Before I forget, my other weapons though, do those do magic damage?
Yes, they are, because,
Okay, I wanted to make sure.
yeah,
Yeah, my weapon also does magic damage.
yeah, pretty much most enchanted weapons do become magical. Some don't, but they are considered magical.
I thought so. I wanted to check to be sure.
Yeah. For this case, since it is especially supposed to be a one-shot, a little bit more. You guys can see as you're going through the campaign what I'm going for.
Clearly, dicks
No,
is what you're going for.
No, there's actually a reason that you will see that if we had a little bit more time, that you would see why it was important.
listen, man. You love them. We got it. Just
No. No.
we understand, Val. We don't judge you.
No. Don't make me put you in the fire. I'll put you in there with Jules.
What does that
Do
mean?
it.
Oh, you're not on the stream. I have a campfire where everyone's on logs, but I put Jules in the campfire. Like his little bouncing image.
The heck?
He
Yeah.
hates me.
Yeah, if you pull up the stream, you'll see.
Yeah, I made it.
See, let me pull this up. For those of you that are watching, saying I'm a bad friend, my PC is not as strong as theirs. I'm on a laptop. It's not as strong as theirs. It'll start messing something up for some reason, which is why I don't have multiple tabs open at the same time.
I'm about to call you a bad friend.
You already know. You can't say nothing. You already know what's. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm being roasted alive right now. This is fitting.
Very fitting. But there we have it, everyone. Thank you guys for joining for our part 2. I'll probably think of other names because I went with the Forgotten Town sort of fit. But we will probably, unless something happens, pick up next Sunday. If anyone's interested to hop in, we will continue from there. Thank you, Hangry. Thank you, Metal Panda. Or Panda. It's Panda. I'm dumb. I've been slightly drinking 99 bananas during this entire time.
Someone make him do jumping jacks.
And Jules.
Rick,
What is
I
99
wasted
bananas?
10,000 points making him work out in the last 2 days.
99 bananas is an alcoholic drink you get that has 15% alcohol that doesn't taste like alcohol. It's literally just tastes like straight banana flavoring. But, as always, don't have too much fun. and I'll see you guys all around. Take care.